Put your pants back on. We're live.
Or
Here's
keep
the
them
thing.
off. It's the internet. Who cares?
Guys, I forgot to counter pick Kirby Air Riders, which was my plan. Now, here's the situation we're in.
Oh no.
It is halfway through November. Nolan has 3 open spots, and I think a couple other people have 1 slot. If y'all need to help Nolan, because if Nolan rush picks a bunch of like just random bullshit, it's going to make an easy counter pick for me. And I don't want to win because I counter picked some tragedy that Nolan grabbed at the last minute. So y'all need to send that man a list of decent looking games pronto, because I feel bad. My play was Kirby, which I think I don't think I can win with Kirby, but I could maybe win with the fucking 70 or I mean, there ain't. Look, I put a few trailers in tonight that are shit still coming out this week. But Nolan, so last time I did this, I pinged Nolan when I had all those trailers and trailer talk, and he picked up like 2 or 3 games, at least.
Dude, I still have a game.
2.
I need to pick up a couple games myself. So,
Well,
Yeah,
you have
do.
1 slot, Nick. Crispy has 1 slot. There's 1
I have
obvious
to drop
pick,
some,
but beyond the obvious pick,
I have to drop it. That fucking horror game, Tenebria or whatever the fuck got.
oh no, it got countered by Ed.
Oh fuck, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
hold
fucked
that.
anyways.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh well.
I was gonna counterpick Kirby. I literally forgot. I pulled a y'all. All right, let's go.
Okay.
I'm on the stream right now and I can't see anything. I mean, I could see us, but I can't see like the stream. I don't know if that's intentional.
You mean that?
There we go. I could see it in our thing and I couldn't see it on the stream, so I was wondering if there was an issue, but there's not.
So this is Minakami Village.
Fatal Frame 2! Why does this...
A ritual so forbidden that speaking of it is taboo.
Okay, someone tell me, is this a remake or a fucking remaster of
It seems like it's a remake.
Yeah, this is a remake.
Yeah, there's no fixed camera angles going on.
Hurry, leave the village. If you can get
Okay,
out
this
of the
does look
village,
better.
You'll be able to escape your fate.
This is
Don't let go.
the best Fatal Frame.
Well, how would anyone know? It's the only one anyone ever played. I'm annoyed by how much that this is the only one talked about.
Sure.
I would have loved a remake of 1 or 3 or...
The festival failed.
I would just love to see the series make a return, like a full-blown, like, current generation sequel. Would be nice.
What I'm confused about is I thought Nintendo had the publishing rights for this.
Forever.
Or was that 4 and 5?
Two. Crimson.
I think that was 4. At least 4.
Shall we begin?
Is this getting a physical release? I know it's a dumb
Yes,
question.
it is.
Hell yeah. I do love that game.
Crimson Butterfly already got a remake once before. That's what's so
It got a remaster. I feel like that's different. But God knows that's not a conversation I ever want to have again.
The world's mysteries, didn't
Speaking of multiple remakes,
I know I'd regret
Yeah.
missing out on the fun far more than any bother we might get ourselves
How does every
into.
Dragon Quest except for 8 get
I haven't
remade?
thought about it really.
Well, this is 7. They gotta work their way
Try
up.
doing all the things that
no,
humans
they've
do.
already remade 7.
To find
8,
my own purpose.
because
Something
8
only
doesn't
I
need it
can
as
do.
much, I guess.
When does that ever stop
Doth
them
he yet
before?
rule over this realm?
Give them time.
I'm saying they'll eventually do it, but, for something like that, the longer the better. I mean, it's going to feel more impactful if they wait a little bit.
I know. I will say this, the music in any Dragon Quest game always gets me.
Sutherland?
They do have a great main theme.
This is the stuff. You and
That
me
is not
battling
Kiefer
side by
Sutherland's
side
voice.
again.
I'm very disappointed.
Flame splitter.
Reimagined.
There's no
They
time
have
to
to keep.
waste. Here's to one last adventure.
So
gotta
is it
keep
a
throwing in
reimagining
new-
or a remake?
They gotta keep
Damn
throwing
it.
in new R words. God damn it! We can't even
Motherfucker.
seem to figure out the two most basic ones. It's ridiculous.
You were hoping that one would come out this year, Brad?
Maybe they just got
No.
bored or tired of trying to figure out the difference and just made a new one up. Game of the year, baby.
No.
Ludov, Albig's assistant is alive.
I've been playing this all week.
Oh, it's so good.
The problem is I play so slowly. It's so bad how I play this
slowly, too.
game. Yeah, but it's a different level.
I mean,
it's
that's because you probably spend a ton of time in menus, don't you?
well, no. I mean,
No one missed.
it's not that. It's that I'm like
And then we couldn't even
I have to like rob every. I mean, I'm pickpocketing everybody. I'm lock picking every chest. Like it just I spend so much time on every inch of this game. I'm not making progress. Like when I got to Trotsky Castle, I was in that castle for so long, and then I did the events of that castle, like the big thing that with the timed quest or whatever, and then I stayed there and kept just robbing everybody and stealing everything, and I'm like, I did not need to do that.
Nope.
I just
But
want
man-
a cooler looking armor.
Oh my god, this is new DLC out today.
Yeah,
Fuck, I don't have
story
time
DLC.
for this.
The end of the story, they say.
No, dude, the story itself, like the actual core game, has.
No, DLC's essential.
I-
Make time.
Shut the fuck up.
Make time.
I'm just saying, this is not one of those situations. This is not Assassin's Creed Shadows, which was.
What the fuck happened to Crispy?
Oh, yeah. I didn't realize.
It is funny that Nick is like famous for the problematic fave game.
What? What is it now that's problematic?
No, just Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Nothing new there, but
Wait, why is
just
that
the
problematic?
director sucks.
Oh, well,
Oh.
of course.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you want me to do, man? Well, I just,
No. It's just no. There was a new thread about it. Oh, it was they made a press release about how they hit like 4 million copies sold or whatever, and the thread was a disaster after that. Everyone is so bummed out. Like no one is happy that the guy sucks because everyone just wants to love the game, and they do. And they can't get mad at the people who are like, fuck this game. But you know, at least with Harry Potter it was like, well, I don't care about Harry Potter, or
that
you
didn't
know.
even make my top 10
It was
that
it
year. Like,
was
what is-
easy to no, this isn't you specific. I'm saying with Harry Potter it was very easy for like people who don't care about Harry Potter to just ignore it, right? It's
Yeah,
not like
of course.
that won anybody's game of the year. But Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is like, you know, like a new goat. You know, so it's like, you know, whatever. We forgave Hideo Kojima for being the worst, right? So nah, but he's not
Do you
like a
know how-
white
do you-
supremacist.
I mean, the sad reality of the situation is that the gaming industry tends to attract like the worst kind of people in a lot of cases. So there's probably
Yeah.
like
Maybe nerds
terrible
just
fucking
suck.
people on every single fucking game studio out there.
Yeah.
But like these are the cases where they're the people at the very tippy top.
Yeah. I mean, it's whatever. I'm doing my part by romancing my best bud. So, you know, at least the game is slightly progressive. I mean, honestly, more than that. Like, that's genuinely not done in video games. Not like that, so.
And the weird thing about the Harry Potter situation is that none of the people on the studio are the shitty people. In fact, they're all probably just like the fans who love the thing. For the most part, there's probably some shitty people out there. It's literally the fucking patient zero of Harry Potter that's ruined it for fucking everybody. And then there was Atomic Heart, which is a whole different situation. And then
At least I'm not playing it on Xbox. Yeah.
I know I have a type, I guess. Fuck.
Y'all excited? Y'all excited about the new Ratchet and Clank game?
Shut the fuck up. I mean, as excited as I am for Wolverine, Insomniac is trapped now, right? They're never going to be able to make a non-Marvel game ever again.
I mean, there's a good chance of it,
Or like at the very least, it has to be like it'll never be Ratchet and Clank again. I mean, it's gonna be, you know, it's like Naughty Dog, right? There's no going back to bright and colorful. They make prestige games now, or they don't make like, you know, kids.
But at least all of their IP,
games,
but at least all of their IP is original. So when they come up with a new game, you don't know what to expect, really. This is
for now.
They're going to be making Marvel games.
Well, this is not Insomniac, right? This is just some random.
I'm pretty sure they put Insomniac's name on logo on here because they had to, because it's Ratchet.
Because it's their IP, yeah. Probably gave them some assets that they rendered years ago and put together. This is the first of two big Sony IP mobile game announcements this week.
What was the other one?
The new Horizon game.
What? How the fuck did I miss that? Oh, it's a mobile game. I guess that's probably how I missed it.
It's
but
being
not
made,
the only Horizon anymore, right?
It's being made by NCSoft.
Okay, that's weird.
I haven't watched this yet. I don't know what the music's
haven't watched
like,
this yet.
but whatever. Sure, we'll be fine.
It's fun. This looks fun.
I mean, was that first movie not fun?
It was perfectly good.
It was fine.
Hey, big guy! You wanted to see us?
Don't move, I'll be right up.
Should we check on Crispy?
Why is he tiny?
I don't know.
He keeps leaving and coming back. Crispy, you all right? Your computer all right, I should say? Hello.
Yeah, I'm just been having some connection issues. I think it's better now. I think we're good. I think we're good.
Word. What in the world?
Oh.
It's trash.
This is a Super Mario Galaxy trailer?
Yeah.
What
Who
the
they,
fuck is
they
going
just
on?
wait for it.
Somebody's
Somebody's playing Bowser. They just announced that somebody is playing Bowser Jr. and I don't remember who they said it was. It was
I don't
Probably
know.
in the trailer, right?
I'm still waiting for this to turn into a trailer. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, just a long cutscene. What the hell?
Hey, you
Where's
gotta
the
wait,
gameplay?
man. It's a scene.
Yeah,
it's
'cause
not
that's
even a
what they did for
cutscene.
the
It's a
first
scene.
movie. That's what they did for the first movie. Remember, they had that whole scene of the
with
penguins or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, it does. I like that first movie. It was fun. It was fun.
Oh, Benny Safdie.
Yeah.
The Safdie brothers is playing. Yeah, is playing.
That's
Bowser Jr.
Honestly,
as someone who knows nothing about that person, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
you know about him.
Yeah, I mean it's odd. He's like an acclaimed director and actor.
Yeah, so that's what I thought. So we're talking about the directors, aren't we?
He played. Did you watch Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
He's the German scientist that during the Trinity test, he's like rubbing sunscreen on his face.
Who's the one?
Okay.
Which brother was the one in the? What what's the name of the movie called with Robert Pattinson?
Oh, that was him. That was Ben.
Don't-
Okay.
Yeah. That was like
That's the
what
one with the two
started
brothers,
him
right?
being like a big actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie's good.
Mhm.
We didn't watch this last week,
Damn,
but
this looks
they
hot.
finally like released a half decent trailer. Getting pretty excited. Not like they need to do like a Breath of the Wild trailer badly, but you know.
Do you at this
I
point do you
don't
think
think-
that's
Can we get a
gonna
little
happen?
more
Do you think
volume,
that's
please?
happening? So, let's just say, for argument's sake, that I never played Metroid Prime 2.
I like
Does
the
that matter?
Nah.
Probably not.
Oh, in the deep,
bust
rich
out a Wii.
narrative of the Metroid saga.
Shut up.
Well, I mean, the problem is that one never made it off the Wii, which is
Yeah.
tragic.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you play like Trilogy on like the Wii, I mean, there's no modern controls for that game. I mean, you could do Prime Hack, which is a really good way to experience those games, but there's no. All right, so there's a few trailers here for games that are still available. This is a Professor Layton,
It's like it's giving Professor Layton.
A late
not
light?
Professor Layton, Phoenix Wright,
A right light?
like indie spiritual
Light.
successor. Which is
Okay.
kinda
That's
hype.
cool.
I don't know. There's a demo. It's
I like
an
mysteries
action
and I like
game?
trains.
Yeah. Again, there's some slim pickings, but I don't know. I like Phoenix Wright. They definitely got the look down.
This looks like I should be playing it on like a DS.
You could be playing on that new Amber Nick that's coming out.
The thing is, I can make no promises that none of these games slip or like aren't great.
That
I mean,
detective
there were. I
instinct.
did put some legitimately good, high-scoring games in the last time I did this, but this one's a more desperate attempt for people to fill their slots.
Is Detective
Uh,
Instinct like an established franchise?
I don't know. Actually, it sounds
I
like
don't-
it would be maybe,
Is this
but
the
not an
same trailer?
existing one.
No, it's playing the
Oh,
same
just skip
trailer
it.
twice.
I just added twice by accident. Okay. Don't. I mean, don't
This isn't coming out this
pick
year.
up Let It Die, but it is coming in December. I haven't seen this. This one came out yesterday, so I just want to.
Do
watch it.
pick it up. It's gonna be incredible.
Nah.
Come on.
Don't.
Be
I mean,
like that
it's
guy
it's
in
not. It's not
Ratatouille
gonna score. well.
who's
It's not
ready
gonna
to
score.
sacrifice his reputation to champion the rat.
Man,
Oh my
like,
god.
I want it to be. I mean, it's not gonna score well, but I wanna play.
This is gonna be sick.
What did the first Let It Die score? Probably not.
I think it was like 70 something.
What the
But that game
fuck?
was actually
That's
cool.
horrifying.
This game could be
Is that a
ass.
children's show? This soundtrack is giving me Stellar Blade vibes.
It's at a 72. Let It Die.
Yeah.
I mean, that's positive points, but this one ain't that. This is
I mean, it can only do
maybe an
better than the.
extraction.
What was the previous one? The arena
I don't-
thing.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be better than that. But I mean, probably Deathverse.
Yeah, Deathverse.
Nolan did
yeah.
like Deathverse. The thing is, Nolan does have some affection for this series. Now, no one he should not pick it up for Fantasy Critic.
I'll do
But,
it. I'll take a hit for the team.
No, Nick, you should not either.
Let it die in.
No, the thing is, no one should have a free, easy counter pick. No one should win that way. That's shitty. Especially
Right.
me.
We shouldn't even have counter.
I
don't-
put routine back on here because it's also available.
I
But-
have not. I'm not kidding. I have given this serious thought.
Now here's the thing. Well, one, you're running out of time. Two,
Might be the one.
beware. I'm gonna say this. I think the game looks great. I think this might be the original trailer.
No, it's not.
The thing is, I think this game looks promising and obviously looks really nice. But if I hear this compared to like like Alien Isolation and like an Amnesia game, and like those games don't score well, and those are like well,
It
I
could
mean, the
slip
last
onto my
Amnesia
top
was in the
10.
70s. Alien Isolation's in the 70s. I know people
That's a
like those
crime.
games, but like I think horror games that are trying to be hard or
The
like
horror tax.
punishing get taxed hard. So beware.
On top of the already existent regular horror tax.
But this is the trailer we've seen.
Yeah.
I am very much here. But does this actually have a release date yet, though?
Yeah.
December like 5th or something like that.
This is
That's
not
the
the most
day
recent
after-
trailer, but the most recent trailer was a release date trailer.
Yeah.
This is the one from
I'm definitely
before.
gonna find time for this.
Oh,
Put
time
it.
to
You have
dust
to
off
get it
that
on
VR.
Steam.
One knows how old the city
Oh,
really
I'm
is.
gonna
Nick.
get it on Steam. Yeah.
For
What?
me,
What?
it's all I've ever known.
Yep,
Oh,
December 4th.
You're
for
talking to me
routine.
now for PSVR
Can I borrow
2?
your
Is that-
PSVR 2? I will
so
come
you
get
can
it
play
from
Lumines?
you.
I was gonna download Lumines and play it on my
So
PSVR.
fucking do it, nerd. Then finish it and let me borrow it. You can't say, well, I could maybe play my PSVR 2 any day now.
Wait, what are you playing PSVR? Are you playing? Sorry, are you playing?
No, I want to
Lumines
play
on
Luminous
PC right now.
Well, no, I have it on PS5. But I mean,
Oh.
I want to play it in VR.
Yeah.
I mean, I finished it. I mean,
I
I've,
told
I've-
you you can, but you what? You finished it?
Well, I mean, I finished the. Yeah, I mean,
I didn't even think Lumines was the game that you finish. I thought it was just a game you play until you're ready to.
No. 'Cause you didn't play Tetris Effect?
No game
No, I
is
didn't.
finished, only
No.
abandoned.
It's more like that. It's more like Tetris Effect, where it's kind of got like a. I mean, there's other stuff in the game for sure, but what is this? This is Thief VR. I don't know, y'all.
Yeah.
I think this could be cool, but I don't know. It is coming out.
The thing is, this Thief. This
December.
is Thief. It looks an awful lot like the last Thief game that came out.
but it's
Yeah.
VR.
Like it's like
Which was
like
like
VR could
yeah,
make it
yeah,
better.
Sure. But I'm just saying, like, it's. I just remember, like, I played that Thief game, and I remember it having a lot of problems, and that was literally my until
That
I
was
played
like
it for the
a
Revival
decade
Club.
plus ago.
Yeah.
Is it
Also,
Iron Man?
like
That was
this
the
is
old-
this is developed by
That was the only
Vertigo.
Thief game I played.
Vertigo tends to be like one of the better producers of VR games. Like not
Like, what
high
did they do?
80s, but like low 80s, some 70s.
What did they do? Because I
Name
don't
some
want to. I don't want to recommend a game that's gonna score like shit. And
They're
these are
the
not-
Arizona Sunshine devs. They did
okay. They're well,
Metro Awakening VR, which I really liked.
Oh.
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 Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Word.
How many fucking trailers
Hey.
are we gonna get for this fucking game?
No. This one I think we've seen before. No. Again, it's still available. I'm just saying. It's December.
yeah.
I'm
We've
posting
seen it.
December games here.
Okay.
We basically, because no one picked up anything this week, the soonest a game can release that counts is November 23rd, or essentially Monday, November 24th. So we are getting down to the wire.
All the iconic moments being portrayed in gameplay will stun
There
the
was
pixel art
like a
spectacle.
handful of games coming out next
However,
week,
on
but
repeat playthroughs, the player will have a chance to alter fate and
Those
change
are
the events
missed.
of the movie. The consequences of this decision will ripple throughout the rest of the game, and you will see the effects through secret levels being unlocked.
I don't know.
weapon
This is the
loadouts
one that,
being
Chris Davis keeps saying it, right?
storylines of
People's only
updates
hesitation
being
is that
changed
it's
for
expensive.
better or worse.
But like, can the game still be good?
An
Like,
example of
how
this
much do
can be
critics
found in
care
our
about
Cyberdyne
price?
I'm
I
hopeful
feel like it
that this
definitely
is
comes
good.
up more.
I like the Terminator franchise in general. I want this game to be good. But
Yeah. But no one's gonna spend the money, right? But we're not here to talk about successful games. We're here to talk about games that score okay. I feel like these days critics are a little more price conscious than traditionally, like back in the
I
day,
mean,
maybe.
if it is expensive, like a review can say it's a good game, but price,
I mean,
is a factor.
yeah.
Right? You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean
I don't
MSRP
think
for
this
games
game
has
does-
risen $20 in less than 7 years.
You know what this reminds me of, though? It reminds me of
while also opening up the
Hunt
possibility
Down?
of new scenarios and
Yeah, that
gameplay
game was
ideas
fucking sick.
that can
Y'all
make
remember
repeat
Hunt Down?
playthroughs both
I've got
Not
it.
not
Never-
Hunt
never got around to
Showdown.
playing it.
Hunt
Yeah.
Down.
fans of
Yeah,
the
I've got it.
franchise to experience battles they
That
have
game
only
was
ever
sick
dreamed
as
of
hell.
before.
Probably not the same developer, but it definitely gives me those
We will
vibes.
leave this no fate decision a secret for now.
This is
but just know
Bitmap
that you
Studio, I
must
think.
face fate to save humanity.
Yeah, I don't know who that
However
is.
you choose to take
This
on
looks
Skynet
cool.
and Cyberdyne.
When is
We
this
hope
coming
you've
out?
enjoyed this brief look at Terminator
December.
2D
These
No
are all
Fate, and
every
we're excited
trailer
to
has
play
been a
it when the
December
game
game, I
drops
think,
on
or
November
last week of
26th.
November. But they all have dates. I'm not posting anything with no dates.
Oh,
This
November
got delayed
26th.
a
This is
couple
like the day
weeks
after
to
Thanksgiving
December.
or whatever.
Yeah, it got delayed because they couldn't get the collector's editions done in time. Bitmap Bureau. They did.
Matt.
So
Bureau.
we watched the trailer for this in the last couple weeks. I'm posting a different trailer because it's also still available. I played the demo for this, and it's pretty decent. But you know,
Pretty decent.
yeah. I mean, it's just a demo, so it's hard to say because it's like you know, are the skill trees going to be good? It's kind of like Stranger Things Diablo.
Yeah,
I've been rewatching.
But
Stranger
it's
Things.
story driven. It's very story driven. Like you know, there's. Ooh, this looks kind of cool.
I'm digging the music.
This is an older trailer, so it doesn't have like portraits and stuff. It does in the demo. That shit right there, like turning into a raven, it gives me such powerful Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen nostalgia.
Hell yeah. Kingdom of Night.
The weird part is you pick the you pick the class when you start the game. You could be like a wizard or like a warrior, and I'm like, well, that's a bit weird because this is like a story based single, you know, like campaign, like story game. It's weird that I would lock myself out of a. Yeah, so this also coming out soon. It reminds me a lot of like what's the game where you're like what is it called?
it's got a little bit of R type to
chat.
it.
No, not R type. No. There's a first-person shooter game with this aesthetic that came out like half a decade ago. That's very like it's not run-based, but it's very like score chase. Chat, help me out. Carlos.
I cannot sleep.
Flop.
I cannot sleep. I must
Have it on our Steam library. I think this is the last one. I didn't even watch this trailer. I just know it's coming up. What's it called? Hands? Blood hands? What's it called? Not this. What's the game called?
This way.
Blood.
What the fuck is this? This is giving like. Oh, I don't know.
You're not ignoring me now, dear.
Carlos would know. Devil daggers. I'm thinking of devil daggers. Thank you. Also, I must.
This is all perfectly natural.
That last game reminded me of Devil Daggers. He got there. I mean, I got there. We got there.
This is some Nick Slop, guys. What is this?
This is coming out December. I didn't watch the trailer for this, but I keep seeing the name pop up, so I guess there are people like you that are interested, Nick.
Give me your
Yes, this is. Ooh, yeah, right in the eye. Sleep awake.
This is from the director of Spec Ops: The Line. Okay.
Oh,
Interesting.
really?
Noteworthy.
Wait, that says coming
Yeah.
2026. Did that get delayed? Okay, hold on. Maybe don't pick that one up.
I'm just making note of it for my own personal thing, not necessarily to bid
Also,
on it.
I didn't have time to do research, but I thought this was December. Maybe it got delayed. No, it says Steam says December
Is this
2nd.
an old trailer?
No,
This could
maybe
be an
this
old
is a newer trailer. Maybe they haven't updated their Steam. Oh no, this is part of the PlayStation thing. It says PS5 in 2026. It's still this year PC.
Cool.
I mean, Steam still says December, so I think that's it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sweet. Fucking video games, man. They're
Oh, wait.
cool.
This. Wait.
What?
This.
Words.
No,
Use
no,
them.
No, I'm just looking at it. I hate the way Steam does it now. Like, sometimes you click developer and it starts showing you like publisher info, and it's like, what's going on here? Devil Daggers. Y'all remember Devil Daggers?
I remember the name.
Devil Daggers was cool. I do like the what was that game? The name of that game? The Star Fox Devil Daggers game or whatever? I don't remember. I already forgot. I want to wishlist it for myself. The one we just watched 2 trailers ago. You said Star Fox. Am I muted?
No, you're
What
not.
was the
We
name of
just
the
don't
game
have an
we
answer
watched?
for you.
2 trailers ago.
I don't know. I don't know the name of the game. I wasn't paying attention. I saw that it looked like Star Fox, and I instantly fell asleep. Okay. What do you want me to say?
That's
Why is Star Fox catching strays?
Yeah, what does Star Fox ever do to you?
I don't know. I just don't give a shit about that series. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That is
nothing
rude.
Personal. Nothing against Star Fox.
So that wasn't
I'm
a
just
rail
saying.
shooter, first of all. So it's not Star Fox adjacent. It's more like it's called Death in Abyss. Death in Abyss.
I know Star Fox 64 is sick. I played a shit ton of Star Fox 64. Put me down in front of a TV right now with Star Fox 64, and I will be like, I don't care about this anymore. I'm not a baby anymore. I've grown up.
You're
I've
calling
moved
Star
on.
Fox 64 a baby game.
I'm calling Star Fox. I'm calling Star Fox a baby game. What? How come y'all can do it all the
What
time
about
and
the
I can't
furry
ever do it?
community, though?
It's not a baby game.
Community.
I
Whatever.
told you it was a baby game.
I saw. Look, we are in the
Why
business.
can't you
of
do
just,
it? Because you're not like you.
We
can't
are in the
pull off
business
heel
of
turn.
randomly. We're in the business of randomly labeling games that we don't like baby games. That's just what we do here at 4Player Podcast. All right, that's what I'm doing here. No shade at anybody who likes Star Fox. Love what you love. I'm just saying, not for me.
Pretty harsh.
And you know what? This is perfect because it's nice to occasionally decide, you know what? Something's not for me. Because right now I feel like there's so much shit out there that's for me. It's a little overwhelming. Okay?
Sure, Nick. And if you,
You
go
call-
over to
Oh my
Villa
God.
Canera, you can see all the stuff that Nick doesn't want to play. Or RPG site, sorry. I'm trying to find a more modern.
Hey, how about that?
What's a website that's Japanese games?
How about that Japanese state of play,
focused?
huh?
The Japanese DLC
What
state
about
of
it,
play?
Nick?
I went into our own Discord and was like, guys, yo, how was the state of play? What are the highlights? And everybody was like, there's no highlights.
Well, it was all DLC and shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
It was
like
a
really,
Monster Hunter Wilds update, and that was about it.
But even that, we knew. We knew about the title update 4. That wasn't even new.
There
Or they
was
had
a leak
stories.
about
They had stories.
a Monster Hunter secret lair for Magic the Gathering.
No, shut up.
No, I'm not admitting to anything. I love Japanese games. I'm just saying,
allegedly.
Nick.
What? Say it, Brad. Get it out.
Let's.
You open the door. I'm just walking through it.
No, you don't have to walk through the door. You don't have to walk through the door, Nick.
Definitely don't get on the floor.
What else? Oh, yeah, I was looking at Piofst spreadsheet, and I was posting trailers from the spreadsheet. That's how I found out about Sleep Awake. What is Isla? I didn't look this one up. Isla.
What is what?
Isla.
What?
I don't know.
What's the question?
I don't. What is Isla? Ela, whatever Brett said.
I don't know.
AILA. Oh, it's more Nick Slop, I think.
Give me all the Nick Slop. Actually, don't. I'm
You're
running
maxed
out
out?
Out of your goddamn mind.
I am maxed out and
Slopped out.
I'm afraid that guys, before the end of until between
testing.
now and the end of the year, you're not going to hear anything from me that you don't already know I'm planning on playing.
That's
I have
embarrassing considering what's still yet to come.
Yeah.
He doesn't even remember. I bet he doesn't even remember.
Metroid Prime 4 is coming out in
Okay,
December.
thank God. Thank God.
Of course.
I was worried. I was worried.
Of course. A fucking course. But like Hades just won't fucking end. I'm like putting everything to the side to try and finish Hades, and it just won't fucking end.
You like Nick, you develop a toxic relationship with games that you're trying to finish as quickly as possible. Like when there's something else you really want to start, instead of just starting that like a healthy person, you're like you binge something that you're enjoying.
No, I do it. I started Ghost of Yotei. I started Dying Light the Beast, which I'm enjoying both of those games, but I'm like, I shouldn't do these right now. I should try and finish something that I've already sunk like 60 hours into so I can get that out of the way so I can focus.
But to desperately try to finish like the most like content like rich roguelike in the industry is crazy. I mean, you could do it, but you're it's funny because like you also won't look at a wiki or guides or stuff.
No,
which Hades is like prime for that.
No. I do look at those, but as a last resort, and it's frustrating to me when I feel like I end up feeling like I have to, or I'm not going to make any progress. Because
I know. I mean, honestly, I just kind of wish I could watch you stream because I can't see what you see. And last time it was literally just a tab. And I don't want you to hold it against the game if the game is like...
I'm not holding it against the game. I'm loving the fucking
If the game is like telegraphing what you're supposed to be doing, but you're not picking up on it.
No, I am. It's just... Never mind.
I mean, I get it. Sometimes with like there was like one aspect that required like the poppy flowers, which is a...
I have already unlocked all the aspects that I'm interested in unlocking.
Whoa. Wait, so that means you have none of the fourth aspects. Each weapon has a fourth aspect of like
I don't know
a non-Greek god. But like you can't even start the you don't even get the option to unlock the secret aspects for each of the weapons until you've unlocked each of the aspects. Like at least one level in each aspect of
I mean, I have done that. I've unlocked every aspect at least level 1.
Okay. Well, there's
I have maxed
every weapon
out
has
the
3 with
that,
a secret fourth one.
I have identified my preferred one in every single weapon, and I've maxed those out.
So you like the jetpack?
I run tonight with the jetpack for the first time.
Typhon. Yeah.
And I beat
Typhon the first time. I unlocked the jetpack. And then I was like, oh, let's see how this weapon is. And I went to the service and I beat Typhon for the first time with the jetpack. The first time I used it. I'm like, oh, this seems pretty good.
I want to give a shout out to Flip Yak Jack in our Discord because he gave me a recommendation today that I used tonight. And I beat Typhon for the second time using a weapon I had never beat either one of the final bosses with. So, just saying. Shout out.
Well, you just got to throw Zeus on there, and it just kind of does itself.
I didn't use Zeus. I didn't use Zeus.
What is the...
We need to start.
Yeah,
we go.
I'm recording.
You're recording right as Chris Davis walks away. Just FYI, also...
The aspect of Medea, dude, is so powerful.
So how do I unlock the secret aspect of, let's say, the fucking axe?
And it's a cool one too. So you will get the.
I have to max out the others. I have to get.
No. You don't have to. You have no. You have to. I believe you have to. So you have to have unlocked all aspects.
Okay.
You don't have to level them up. You just have to unlock them. Are you sure? Because I thought I did. But then I had one that I didn't, and it was the one that required the poppy flower, like 5 of those, and I didn't have them, and I was like, "Oh, this is annoying. I guess I got to go get those and hope I find the seeds or whatever. But I did. And I think you may have to like have one of each maxed out, maybe. I don't know. But I know you at least have to unlock all of them.
Let go.
And you'll know if you do, because if you click on the weapon when you pick the aspect, you'll see, you know.
All right. Enough of this chit chat. Just FYI,
there's
am
cool
going
aspects
to-
because they completely changed the way some of those weapons work. So you should look into them.
Noted. I'm going to be out of town tomorrow afternoon through Sunday morning, which means I'm not going to even be able to touch editing the podcast until Sunday.
Okay.
Which unfortunate,
It's
because I'm
fine.
trying
People
to get
can
into
watch
a rhythm.
the archive if they
Trying to get into a rhythm here. I'm just letting people at home know that like I am trying to get into a rhythm here where I get it out on Patreon on like Saturday or Sunday and then release on Monday. This week, once again, is just it's been a crazy month. So like my schedule is like not reliable. But anyways, so I guess what I'm saying is one segment show.
Okay.
So it just makes when I don't have a ton of time to edit, doing one segment just makes it so much easier.
Yeah. So everyone just don't fuck up your recording. Is everybody recording?
I am recording.
I'm recording now. All right. In that case, roll call starts now. Brad.
Hello.
Crispy.
Hello.
Chris Davis.
Hello, I'm also here.
All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to 4Player Podcast, episode 855. It is November 13th, 2025. I'm your host, Nick Henderson, joined by the usual crew tonight. Brad Simons.
Hello.
I know it's weird coming right off of the sound check, but anyways. Crispy, hello.
Ahoy.
And Chris Davis.
Good evening.
Drinking tea, apparently. Not coffee.
Coffee.
Tea.
This is half calf.
Oh, you said you were going to get tea a minute ago. Whatever.
Well, I thought we'd have, I'd have this, and then I've got this.
Oh my God! How many beverages do you bring with you when you sit down for a podcast? You know we're gonna be sitting here for a while.
I'm going to be finishing this in like 30 seconds.
There's no.
Then
pee
I want
breaks.
something else to drink.
Yeah, we're doing a 1-segment show tonight, so no
Yeah.
pee break. Sorry, man. Sorry,
You have to pee in that
made
mug,
your bed.
dude.
I'm not Brad. I can hold my fucking bladder. Okay.
You say that. You say that now.
Am I known for not holding my bladder? What's going on?
I think he's making a quip about you being old or something. I don't know.
Yes, exactly that.
That doesn't work anymore, Chris Davis.
We're all
It's like
3 weeks ago, you came at me about drinking a lot during the show, and you were asking if I was getting up in the middle of the night to take a piss. And no, I don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't do that.
I mean, I don't either, but I also don't drink a
I
shit
do.
ton of shit before bed, like my children.
Anyways, because that's what we're here to talk about tonight.
Piss.
First of all, guys, to everyone watching us live on twitch.tv/4Player Podcast, welcome. And to everyone listening at home, I guess there's no point in me saying this because if you're already listening at home, you already heard it. Anyways, before we started the recording, I just wanted to let everybody watching live know that we are now recording these on Thursday nights. If you missed the memo, this is like our third week, maybe doing it on Thursday night. So we switched. We've made the jump from Tuesday to Thursday, which means the release schedule changed a little bit. So if you're a supporter on Patreon and or Twitch, you'll get a link to it on Saturday or Sunday, just kind of depending on when I get the editing done. And then the audio releases for the public on usual streams on Monday mornings at 8 a.m. So just wanted to get that out there. I will let everybody know I'm running a little behind this week, so it'll probably be out late Sunday. But anyways, enough about that. We got a lot of video games to talk about tonight. A lot of new stuff that we haven't even really touched on yet. Illuminez Arise is out. Brad's finally going to talk about Keeper, that game that... Do we have any updates on what the max player count is on Keeper? I'm just curious.
No, look, Nick, we're not here to make anybody sad, okay?
Well, I mean,
there's been other tragedies too, so honestly, let's just.
It is
continue.
sad. It is sad. But anyways, and then what else we got? I'm forgetting one. Oh, Dispatch.
BallxPit.
Ball pits, dispatch, ball. Yeah, video games. We got lots of them. And we are quickly approaching, end of the year.
16 people playing Keeper right now.
Oh,
16 on Steam.
What's the all-time high?
That is an increase.
No, the all-time high is 191.
Oh,
that concurrent.
That is unfortunate. Maybe we can get some new folks into it after listening to our
Nick.
talk tonight.
No, that's a bad news for you.
No. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Anyways, we're gonna talk about all that tonight. So why don't
we
we
should
just
start with that, Nick?
With
I mean, that's the most natural segue ever, where I tell people not to buy Keeper. No, I don't know, whatever. It's on Game Pass or something, look.
Don't be
available in the Steam family. Yeah.
All right, Keeper. This is that weird
was...
lighthouse game, right? Yeah. There's footage rolling. We're talking.
Is it a lighthouse game, Nick? Is it a lighthouse game? Maybe
know.
Spoilers for people who look. There's no spoilers. You aren't going to play Keeper. I know because I just looked at the Steam numbers, which tells me no one wants to play Keeper. It's a Double Fine game. Yeah. It's the new Double Fine game, but I mean, is it really the new Double Fine game?
I don't know.
I mean, it is.
Yet?
Well,
it's
not like
it.
It's not like
it is.
It's the new Lee Petty game, right? It's like a smaller project. It's not like Tim Schafer isn't like writing it or
they didn't pour
it.
Psychonauts money into this.
Do we know?
No.
Who's responsible for this?
Lee Petty. So he did Stacking and some of the other.
I
love
smaller... Stacking. Stacking is probably
Double
to this
Fine
day,
games.
outside of Psychonauts, my favorite Double Fine game.
What are Lee Petty's other games? But it's still look. We're not here to talk about Double Fine. Well, maybe we should. Does Microsoft check their bank account? I don't know. This is the new game from Double Fine, and I would most to describe this game, I would call it a journey, if you will. It's like a wordless narrative, a game where you are progressing by observing the environment and figuring out how to interact with the environment. There are some puzzles, but they're kind of like find the things to interact with and see what they do. Like journey style puzzle. So like we talked about Sword of the Sea.
You're bearing the lead because you're playing are you playing as the lighthouse or the bird? Or both?
Yes.
Well, are you looking at the footage?
I am. I can't really I mean, it looks like you're controlling.
I'm not a lighthouse. Yeah. I'm not a lighthouse anymore. I'm a boat now.
But you are a lighthouse that has transformed.
True.
And still has aspects of
it. I don't think I'm going back to a lighthouse. And I think I might transform...
Really?
Yeah,
you'll
This
always
is not...
have the light.
So it's not like Donkey Kong where you're getting transformations that you can.
No. This is a linear, story-driven, vibes-driven game. It's almost like an art piece, if you will. I moved on from the lighthouse portion, and now I'm on this portion, and it's not. There's no going back. It's just it's like Journey, right? Part of the journey is becoming a boat. And who knows what's going to happen after that. I have a bird friend, and the bird is kind of he interacts with some of the stuff in the environment that I can't reach as a boat.
So he's more of the bird serves more of a grappling hook kind of functionality where you just send him to things.
Yeah,
to,
exactly.
Interact with things.
And there's Headlander. Lee Petty worked on Headlander, I believe. Remember Headlander?
Yeah.
I don't remember Headlander. What the fuck?
It was the Metroidvania where your head comes off and whatever.
We saw it at that fucking E3 a few years ago.
He's I believe he's an artist who started leading projects at some point. Through Amnesia Fortnite. Are y'all familiar with this? Yeah, we've all seen Psych Odyssey or the various Double Fine documentaries. Surely.
Somebody in chat said they didn't make a 7-year documentary about this game, and that's the litmus test.
No, true. They but I believe he was one of the artists on Broken Age. Whatever, dude. Look, here's what I've come to learn about myself after playing this and Sword of the Sea this year. And when I think back to Journey, that game didn't make my top 10 list. Yet people talk about that game like it's one of the greatest games of all time. Like there are not a ton of indie games that show up on greatest of all time lists, but Journey is one of them. You know, like Hollow Knight, Journey, Hades these days, right?
Balatro.
I almost
not
feel like
Balatro, not even Balatro. I'm saying like have already like become indie sacred cows, if you will.
Are
Journey
we
is
still calling
certainly one of
Supergiant
those.
an indie studio though? I almost feel like that's.
I mean, they're
whatever. That's
an
neither
indie
here nor
studio.
there.
They self-publish, I think,
Yeah.
these days.
Well,
Yeah,
you think
I guess
they
it just
sold
depends.
out, Nick?
No, it's but like they clearly have like
They ain't got
they
no more
clearly
indie
have the
cred?
resources that a lot of other indie studios don't have at this point, which is purely
Yeah.
due to their
Yeah,
success.
Sure.
Which is
Sure.
fine.
But I
I'm
mean,
just
there was a
saying.
time where
Yeah,
like we
indie
didn't know if
doesn't
they were
just
gonna
mean-
make it, right? They made
Indie
Pyre.
doesn't just
Then
mean not successful. Like,
yeah.
I'm just saying,
I mean,
like I'm
Balatro's
65
indie, and
hours
that
into
dude doesn't
Hades
have
2,
to-
and I'm still seeing new dialogue on every single
It's
character
not
I
fair.
interact with.
It's
and I'm
not
like,
fair
what
that
the fuck?
like people make games like that and they have to like compare themselves to Hades, and it's not fair. It's the same thing with like Silksong, right?
Yeah.
And or you know, we saw it with like I played a shit ton of Absalom, and well, see, that's not really a small little indie studio at this point, but
and you
but,
still
like,
haven't
that's
talked about
doing, like,
Absalom
stuff-
on this podcast.
no, I
just
have
realized.
absolutely, I have.
No, I mean like, but you never brought footage or anything. Like, you talked about it during
No,
your like 4-player minutes. You have not.
Is that fucking
Maybe when
true?
there was a demo. When there was a
that
demo
true?
for it. Yes.
Did I
you have
not bring
ta-
Absalom to this podcast yet?
since
I remember
since it's,
you
like,
bringing it.
He brought when
I
there was a
don't-
demo for it. You brought
No,
the
like
demo
recently,
footage.
I finished that game.
No,
I haven't
I
talked about it
know.
on the podcast.
You have not talked about it outside of your 4-player minute.
This shit
since
almost.
you,
Why
like,
am I talking about Keeper then, dude? This game's fucking
Yeah.
boring. Look, I hate this genre. I hate this genre so fucking much.
That's what you were building to? You were
Well,
talking about
look,
Journey and like greatest
people-
games of all time, and you're like,
but
this
no,
fucking
that's what I'm
boring.
saying. People
I
talk
kinda
about
wanna
Journey
see
like that.
Absalom.
I have affection for Journey. I do not consider Journey even to be one of the better games of that year. It's, you know, I did not put it on my top 10. I liked it at the time, but like it doesn't stick with me like it does with other people. Like other people really connected to it. Maybe emotionally, maybe like spiritually. I don't know, artistically, but not me.
I think the experience that a lot of people had with Journey, just how it came down to like, you had one of those like kind of magical interactions with a stranger in Journey, it like
Yeah.
automatically shot your
That's
like,
part of it,
enjoyment
right?
of that game up. Yeah,
But
I mean,
all the
like, not
Journey
everybody
likes don't even
experienced that.
have that. The Journey likes
Yeah.
don't have that. You know what game I've heard this year compared to that stuff from Journey is Absalom. Playing
God.
co-op with strangers, with unmiked strangers, you know, and like doing a run with them. Like people, I heard people on multiple podcasts bring up Journey, and like feeling like they really made a connection with this other player.
Well,
which
here's
is
the rule: you're not allowed to mention Absalom by name one more time until you bring fucking footage
is that
of it.
I don't is it.
I don't know.
God, that's crazy
No.
though. That's crazy.
You brought footage of it like 6 months ago or something when there was
If
a
you
demo
did-
for it or whatever.
Yeah, I don't.
Y'all
remember.
just
I feel
all
like I
tuned
don't
me
know
out,
what that
man.
looks like.
I mean, I know what it
That's-
looks like, but
That's
since the game
sorry,
came out
because
and you've
it
been
felt
playing it a
beautiful.
bunch, quote unquote, lately, and you finished the game lately, you have not talked about it on the show outside of your 4-player minute.
Is it because
Just
we were
saying.
just like not doing podcasts for a couple weeks or whatever?
It's been a weird time. There's been like trying to like shuffle things around and
Can anybody in
there's
chat
been a few
confirm
weeks we didn't have
this?
a show.
If you're there,
I mean, I'm the host of this podcast. I feel like I should
Hmm.
I should know this.
I probably
trust these fools.
told you I was going to talk about it, and you were just
Yeah,
like,
you've mentioned it a lot, but
no, you
always
probably
without
just like
footage.
forgot. You didn't make the
No.
overlays, and I just forgot about it, and we're like, oh shit, damn, that's crazy.
I know this fucking
You know what
podcast,
sucks about
man.
that, Nick? I like that game so much more than this one.
Yeah, you chose
Double
to bring
Fine's
footage of this
Keeper
one.
is it's artistically beautiful. It is
It's fine.
mostly like a art
It's
like
fine.
installation or whatever with some gameplay. I don't know. I just don't connect with this type of game.
Oh,
I
here-
thought
here's
Sword
what
of
you-
the Sea
here's
was
what you
so
could say.
fucking boring. And this,
Here's what you
I
can say
think,
about
is
it.
really kind of boring.
Double Fine's keeper is fine, but if it becomes, if it is the downfall of Double Fine, it would be fucking tragic.
Well, I mean, the downfall of Double Fine will be Microsoft. Nothing that Double Fine does, because Psychonauts 3 would not like make enough
What I
money to
mean
make
is,
Microsoft happy.
I was saying is, if this is the game that if this is the straw that breaks the camel's back for Microsoft to just say they're done with Double Fine,
it would be sad
that
if
would be
this is
tragic.
Double Fine's last game, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah, but like
Because of
like
Microsoft,
what are we even talking
it'll
about?
It'll of course be Microsoft's fault. I'm just
Matt
saying.
Booty said that Hi-Fi Rush was a success on all measures of the word, and then they shut down the studio. So like, what are we even doing here?
Nobody knows. Nobody fucking knows.
Like, it almost doesn't make sense that Microsoft hasn't already shut down Double Fine. They should have watched the first trailer for this game in like an office upstairs, at the exec floor, and gone, get out of here. You're all fired.
Yeah,
that's when they should have fired Double Fine. Because this is a game where you're a lighthouse and it's boring.
Damn.
I'm not even a lighthouse. I like
how this conversation started with Brad saying, "We're not here to make anybody sad."
I will say, at least as the boat, I am moving around a little bit more and like looking for things. When you're the lighthouse, you are basically just walking forward and doing really boring puzzles. Now I'm sailing around looking for the bits of the boring puzzles.
The footage, the specific footage that you brought today with the boat gameplay actually reminds me a little bit, not in any real capacity, I suppose, but it's giving me like the God of War, like when you're in like the big hub area, just like going around in the boat.
No, Beyond Good and Evil. That's the comparison.
But like both of those games are more exciting than this. I mean, God of War can be a little boring at times, but at least there's like, you want to find the stuff that you're looking for in God of War, right? It's like, and the puzzles in God of War are actually good. Here they are not good.
Damn.
But like, I think no one wants to be mean to this game because
it's not stopping you.
One, maybe they would like Journey more than me. I don't fucking know. Or two, maybe they're everyone is like is worried about Double Fine. Everyone gave it like them a homie point or two. I honestly believe that if this wasn't Double Fine, like there would not even be reviews for this game. That's so mean. Can we talk about something else?
Yes, we can. Real quick, is for two questions.
It's fun. It's pretty. It's pretty. Do you like pretty?
I love pretty. Some would say.
Do we value beauty? Is that what you're saying?
Of course. When it's
yes.
Boring.
Two questions. What was this a fever dream? Do I remember them saying that Tango Gameworks is their first project after being reforming was to make a follow-up to Hi-Fi Rush? Is that an actual thing that supposedly is in the works?
I don't think Tango is going to be making it. I think AI is going to be making it.
Oh,
if you're watching the Crafton news.
Fuck.
Well, what's his name?
Good.
John, whatever his name is, the director.
Johannes, yeah.
Yeah, he's been talking up recently. So there was Hi-Fi Rush is actually not on sale right now. You cannot buy it. And the reasoning that he's saying is that he believes it to be licensing for the music. But also Crafton now owns the IP, so maybe there's more to it than that. I mean, there was also a deal that was signed last year for a physical release of Hi-Fi Rush, and nothing's come from it just yet, but
Crafton also said today that they are looking for people to volunteer to resign because AI is their future. They're looking for volunteers.
Everyone's doing that
anymore.
Now. Everyone.
Dude,
Rockstar's doing it.
No, not they are. I mean, not like this.
No.
Not like this.
That is going dude. The whole tech sector, video games or no, like all of these companies are downsizing. Like they are cutting as many jobs as possible and replacing them with AI. Making good video games is not going to be a thing anymore because investors are just going to say your headcount is too high. Like It doesn't matter how much revenue you're generating. You're still paying people too much because you have
I
too
will
many
say,
people.
I think if we are going to expect AI to make video games, Journey likes are probably a good
Of
target
what we're
to
gonna
aim
get.
for. Because like it's just a bunch of art and so little is actually happening. I bet
Dude,
AI can handle
have
that.
you seen
This is
have
the
you
most
seen these
depressing
accounts?
conversation.
Have you seen these? No. Hang on. Have you seen these accounts on Twitter that like keep posting like AI fucking like AI renders and trailers for games that don't exist, but they like make hardly any fucking sense as video games?
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just like,
No,
oh
because I
look,
don't
this
go to
is a
Twitter
cool
anymore.
art style that
Oh yeah, not just
I animated to make it look like it's an Elder Scrolls game, but like it doesn't. You don't do anything. Someone had like an ultra realistic Joker, like Joaquin Phoenix Joker video game, and like the trailer is just fucking Joaquin Phoenix's Joker walking around a city, and it's like, okay, cool, but what's the game? Like, what do you do in that game? Like that
Dude,
Brad's prescription for what the future of video gaming is I don't know, maybe optimistic. Like,
sure. But you know what? Like a landmark thing just happened. Well, not landmark. Arc Raiders is like the biggest thing in the world now. And they
weren't they using AI voice or some shit?
Yeah.
Like they were using like AI for voice acting instead.
They
of...
are.
There was a thread on Era saying, was it Eurogamer? Eurogamer just gave this shit a 2 out of 5 and said AI is one of the reasons why. I mean, like they basically admitted saying, fuck you, they used AI, they're getting a 2 out of 5. And the response to that, some people were going good, but most people were going, boo, Eurogamer.
Yeah.
What? God, what fucking Oh my god, we got to move on. This is
Because
super
people like
depressing.
Arc Raiders. People like Arc
do like
Raiders.
it. People do like
But
it.
like you could like Arc Raiders, but a
Nothing-
human could have done that. A human could have made that.
nothing, Nick, nothing is ever gonna beat the treats. Nothing's gonna beat the treats.
Dude, I heard that Expedition 33 used a little bit of that good old AI. Did I hear about that?
I don't know about that.
I heard
For
about this
what?
months ago, I think. I don't remember. Probably
Let's look
probably some shit art.
Okay, you're
something, I
rolling
don't know.
footage of Keeper while we're now
Yeah, let's
barreling
move on.
down this rabbit hole of AI, and I'm getting
You know what game
depressed.
wasn't made by AI, Nick?
Luminez Arise.
Sure. I was gonna go BallxPit, but honestly, BallxPit, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Well, we're talking about Luminous.
All right.
Luminez Arise, the hot new game from Enhance.
How do you talk about Luminez Arise?
Well, I mean, so I could talk about it.
But pretty.
Yeah, it's a new Luminous. Has everyone here played Tetris Effect?
Yeah.
No.
They took Luminous and they made it like Tetris Effect.
Motherfucker, you told me you've never played Hades before. Shut up.
I mean, that's
What
true.
Are you
No. That's kind of a joke. Tetris Effect was Enhance getting the Tetris license and going, dude, let's just like juice this shit up and make it like Luminez, right? And that's Tetris. It really worked for Tetris, right? For Tetris Effect, right? Because that was also a puzzle game that had cool art and stuff. Well, they made that. I mean, it kind of has the energy of Tetris Effect, but Luminous has always kind of had that energy. I'd say it's more the music is a little more like Tetris Effect versus like old Luminous games. So there's lots of I don't even know how to describe it. It's not really like a genre of music I engage with, or even, I don't even know what it is. But
in Luminez, you mean?
Well, I mean in Tetris Effect. I don't know how to describe that music. You know, like you've heard at least the song from the trailer, right?
I mean, is it like what synth pop or something?
You know, is that what that is?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
There's those kinds of vibes in this game, but it's still Luminous. It's definitely like a great looking and playing Luminous game. Like it feels really good to like move the blocks back and forth and spin them around. I am playing on the PS5, so I don't know if the PS5 controllers like go it like you know Mizuguchi stuff has always kind of like tried to do cool stuff with like force feedback, rumble, all that sort of jazz. And like honestly, I had to get this game on PS5 because I knew that stuff was going to be great with the controller, and it feels really good to play and move the blocks around. But the core of it is still very much Lumines, but it has that Tetris Effect style, like the backgrounds are like really crazy and active. And one of my concerns going into this game was like, is this going to be too visually busy to even play the fucking puzzle game, even more than Tetris, right? Because Tetris is relatively simple. Tetris is Tetris is Tetris. Like it doesn't really fucking change over the years. It's the same game, right? Lumines, and it's simple, right? And straightforward. Lumines has always been more complex than Tetris, and it evolves, right? It evolves with like the tempo of the music and whatnot. Like the bar that moves across the screen
it kind of
moves at
forces
like a
you to
certain
think.
like the speed of that bar can change depending on the tempo of the music, but also the speed at which blocks fall can change depending on the tempo of the music, and that can change like mid song. It changes from song to song, and that already makes it way more like you have to be paying attention, and you're going with the flow, but you really have to like adjust your strategy to what the flow of the song is at the time to some extent, in a way that you don't. Tetris just gets faster, but you're doing the same shit but faster.
I talked about
Lumines not
this
really
earlier
like
this
that.
year, but Lumines single-handedly kind of like, because I had not flown for a while and I was getting a little nervous about getting on a plane again, and Lumines fucking saved my life, man. I turn on Lumines at the beginning of a flight and I didn't even look up like for like the entirety of the flight. That game is so just in the
But
zone.
like I got this game you have to play this shit like Keeper probably. You should probably play this on your television 4K,
Yeah.
with the best headphones you got. Like, this is one of those games that tells you, plug in your headphones. Don't be stupid when you
I'm
start
gonna
up the
plug in
game,
that
right?
VR headset.
Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely, right. But like, and let me
I've
tell
never
you,
played
like,
a game like this in VR.
those
I don't know,
vibes
which I
are
think
like
it's gonna be
immaculate,
interesting.
right? So I did play Tetris Effect in VR. In fact, I played, I also Res Infinite in VR. Like and I never tried their other what was the dog puzzle game called from last year or 2 years ago.
The dog puzzle game?
Yeah, it was on my top 10 list. What was that fucking game called? With all the people, the humanity.
Oh,
Humanity.
Yeah.
That game also had VR mode because Enhance always does VR, and I'm sure that would have been amazing because that game was also like audio, sensory, exceptionally good. Whatever, this is obviously that. I think Mizuguchi. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's Lumines, but it's like the most beautiful Lumines has ever looked. It is very like visually busy, but they give you a lot of options to like tone some of that shit down. One of them is that the game is constantly zooming in and out. Every time you make a 2x2 block, like Lumines style, the game would zoom in. And you do that so often in Lumines, it was just too much for me. So you can turn down like the levels of zoom to like have it just be when you get like an extra big block for me, it zooms in, but it's not like the constant like back and forth.
Yeah.
Before I turned it down, it was honestly too much.
Oh god,
but there's even more options than that.
Bones, that was so good. Sorry. Sorry, you just cleared like half the screen. That was nice.
Yeah. I mean, I fucking love Lumines. In fact, I think Tetris Cow is the most like overglazed sacred cow in video games. I mean, Tetris is great, but it is so one note and it hasn't changed in decades. Like,
like Pokemon.
No, Pokemon has changed way more than Tetris has.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
And like people are like, it's the perfect puzzle game. No, it's good, but like fucking Tetris Attack or Peno de Palm was already better than Tetris way back then. Like, control yourselves. And like the only reason that people were popping off for Tetris Effect was because of all this like Lumines shit. Like there's a million versions of Tetris. It like they made it like Lumines, and that's what made Tetris Effect awesome. And now that the real deal is here, y'all better fucking buy it because Lumines is fucking hype.
I'm gonna buy this
tonight. I will say. No, you absolutely should. Everybody should.
I need to remember.
I mean, honestly, it's stupid not to.
I need to remember how to turn on my VR headset.
Yeah, yeah, and then learn how to put it in the package so you can let me borrow it. Um, I do want to play this in VR because I mean I've said it before, but like both Res Infinite and Tetris Effect made me cry in VR, and I don't cry a lot when I play video games. And now I finished this like the campaign. I finished the like all the skins and like the story mode or whatever. Um, but so it sucks that that's the first way I experienced it. I would have loved to have experienced it in VR like for the first time, but it's still I imagine going to be pretty fucking extraordinary when I do get there because the busyness is probably designed for VR, right? Like you would imagine that it might even be more distracting when you're in VR, but I think it's actually the opposite. I've played enough VR games, like I played Thumper in VR. Um, I played Tetris Effect in VR. Like I played enough of these games to know that like it's actually the opposite. I feel like when you're in VR, I'm more dialed in on the falling block, feel the falling blocks versus all the stuff that's going on around me. Because now it's like instead of that shit like blocking my vision, it's just like I'm just in the room with that shit while I'm playing my fucking puzzle game. It's so good. I I want to get to like the fucking geckos, dude. I want to hang out with those geckos
Those are chameleons.
chameleons.
Thank
Sorry,
you very
sorry.
much.
I want to hang out with these chameleons
God,
in
learn
VR.
your fucking lizards.
Especially because you know the sense of scale, right? The sense of scale. It's so sad. You know, remember I talked about it last year, but Thumper I played in VR and I really loved it. They released another VR game called Thrasher,
Yeah.
which I talked about it last year. It also came out in VR. The sense of scale in that game was incredible. And like they have a non-VR version and it must be the dumbest, like most pointless shit in the world. Like I don't even get why that game is in VR. I'm not VR. You know, luckily Lumines is a good enough puzzle game where you don't need VR to like really enjoy it and like vibe out. I mean, of course you can just, you know,
But it
plug
also
in the good
strikes me as like
headphones.
it also strikes me as like this is the perfect game to like when someone comes over and like, oh, I want to try VR because they've never tried it
Yeah.
before. It's like
Yeah. Well, I mean, still probably
check
Beat
this shit
Saber,
out.
but you know, but you know,
I still don't have Beat Saber, which is crazy.
you might be the only person with the VR headset that doesn't have Beat Saber.
I know. Actually, I think
that's weird. That's
yeah,
weird.
I know.
But no, like this, absolutely. This is if you have VR. But I think right now it's only Steam VR and PS2 VR.
too.
So I have a Meta Quest 2. Like I'm really sad that this didn't come to that like natively, because like you know Tetris Effect runs just fine on the Meta Quest 2. I'm sure this it's a little maybe a more demanding, but probably not that much more. I want to finish this level because one of the other things that this game has, and they've dabbled in like sort of puzzle modes and stuff in other Lumines games. I never really fucked with those much because I spent so much time playing the default mode, but I got through the default mode in this a lot quicker. So I dived into some of the other like content in the game and was surprised to see how crazy, uh, they get with like the special challenge modes in this game, which again some of them I think have been around before, but like they just have like a trials, like a challenges mode or whatever, and there's like a ton of them, and like there's such like cool creative twists and challenges on the default Lumines formula, of which like the main campaign doesn't really fuck with at all. There's like one new thing in Lumines Arise where you can like trigger I don't remember what they call it, but you can, it leads to you making giant huge blocks and which lead to huge clears, and it's really satisfying when it happens. But it's not very like, you know, it's not very innovative. It doesn't really change the core Lumines thing. But like the shit that they get into with the trial mode is so fucking cool. Like some of them, I don't even know how to describe them. I'm about to show you one where you're playing regular Lumines, but all of a sudden they block off like half the screen and now you can't place any blocks over there. And then as the song moves, that clears and you can start putting blocks over there. But now they've created like bars across the top of the screen with one like small hole. So now all your blocks have to go through that hole before you like place them and
Oh,
stuff.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's really cool. And like there's like dozens of these like weird like challenges with like cool requirements like that. One of them has like like irregular like blocks, and sometimes
Oh,
they'll
there
come
it
out
is.
with like I started playing it and it was like, oh, this is weird, this is not even a square, it's like a little L, right? Shave, are they doing like a Tetris thing or something? Like it was like an L, and I'm like, that's not normal for Lumines. But I just kept playing and playing, but then those pieces kept getting like bigger and bigger, and it was like getting irregular like 10 by 10 blocks coming down, and I'm like, where the fuck do I put this? I mean, luckily the thing with Lumines is the default mode is just 2 colors. So like obviously you can like fuck up, but you know, you're eventually going to like get some combos because it's only 2 colors. So yeah, cool
Good
stuff
shit.
like that. And you know, yeah.
Yep. I
One
see
of
what you
them,
mean now.
there is a couple levels in the default campaign like where they do things that are a little bit different. One of them is like the screen's kind of filled with water. I thought it was just like a visual thing, but as I started like placing blocks on like the left side of the screen, the actual like playfield started tilting to the left, and I'm like, oh, this is funky. And as I started putting blocks on the right, it started like tilting back, and I just started
Oh, that's
becoming
crazy.
like a game of like me like balancing. I don't think I had to. I think I could have just played tilted, but like it didn't feel right. So I was like, oh, let's clear some blocks over here and then move them over here. And then, you know, that's also the kind of stuff that they go a little deeper with in the like the challenge. So do you see here where like those
Yeah.
blocks on the top are preventing me from like moving blocks in those positions?
I
Like
think your
it
feed
definitely
must be
makes it
slow.
harder.
We've already watched that. So
Oh,
but
you're
yeah,
right. My stream is probably behind. Okay. But yeah,
it is crazy.
so
though.
there's a lot of cool challenges and stuff like that. And then there's like a whole multiplayer mode with like, and the multiplayer mode has like a whole new thing of sending garbage to the other player. I haven't really fucked with that because I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not like amazing at Lumines, and I heard the killers are out. So I don't know. I mean, I don't play a lot of multiplayer games, and I've never been like a competitive block game player. Like I'm not a super puzzle fighter kind of guy. But you know, I'm sure the people who do like that sort of thing will play this shit for like dozens of hours. It's cool. This is like a must play. Like just the audio visuals alone are like, if you know, Keeper's cool, but like, you know,
You couldn't help
Lumen
yourself.
is like visually and auditorially spectacular, and there's a cool puzzle game underneath. So yeah, Lumen has a rise.
Yep. Lumen is
All
pretty
like
sick.
it's a game like, so like 10:45. Malia's like, we're not going to finish this episode of Love After Lockup. I'm going to bed. And I'm like, what the fuck? We got to finish this episode. And I'm like, she's like, nope, I'm going to bed. And I'm like, fine, fuck. I guess I'll go to bed with you. Most of the time I just go to bed, right? Just go to bed.
Not anymore.
10:45. Now I'll be like, but what if I just play a little bit of Lumines? And then I'm going to bed at like 1:30 in the morning, and I'm like, this is not healthy. But I really zone out when I'm playing Lumines, and I'll go and go and go and go, and it's so good for that.
Shit, yeah.
I won't stream
look,
it
this
though.
little
I'm not
cat.
going to stream it though. There's no point in streaming it. I remember playing like Lumines Remastered, or like the 360 release of Lumines back in the day when we actually had viewers. I would start playing Lumines, and it would just go and go, and people would be like, I guess I'll
Peace
leave.
out.
It seems to be like a just him in the game sort of situation. So yeah,
This feels personal.
This seems strangely intimate.
Yeah.
The longer I watch, the more intrusive I feel.
This
It's
is
good.
a game for voyeurs.
There's not much to say, obviously. If you like Tetris, buy this, I guess. I don't know. If you like, I don't know. I don't know.
Keeper.
I mean,
Keeper
I've
is
never
boring.
had to pitch Lumines before, but it's one of the best.
Keeper is
puzzle
boring.
games ever made.
Lumines Arise is good if you like Tetris.
It do
No,
the bright
Lumines-
colors and the lights.
Lumines is a
It's hot.
masterpiece of it is a block puzzle masterpiece. It always has been. It still is that. If you've never played Lumines, just play it. It's incredible.
Well, I'm gonna pick
That's
it up, and like I said, Brad, I will let you borrow my VR. headset
Yeah.
for it. But real quick,
Enhanced
before we
continues
pass,
to be goaded.
nice. Before we pass it over to Chris Davis, because I know he wants to talk about Dispatch, I just want to real quick. We got a couple quick mentions. Might as well just mix it up a little bit. And I know Crispy has finished Hades 1
I did. I
and
did
went straight
a
into
lot.
Hades 2.
Yeah, did I talk about that? We have
You
Briefly.
did, no, you talked about Hades 1 last week,
I did,
but you didn't
finish
talk
Very
about
far
starting
from
Hades
it.
2.
I did start Hades 2, and now I've beaten the first boss like twice. So
Okay.
I've gotten
Hecate.
Hecate. And I've unlocked the first like like 4 weapons or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
What are they
really
called?
some of the things I'm really digging. I really like the Arcana system. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very cool.
The
The
new
more you play with
weapons,
it too, the crazier it gets.
yeah, the new weapons seem sick. The whole like crafting thing with the cauldron.
Pot
The incantations.
Yeah,
incantations.
yeah, the incantations. I'm still like kind of wrapping my head around all of the new systems, but they're fucking cool. And I really like the Arachne. Like I like the
Yeah.
little spider
Yeah.
lady that you
There's
meet.
some
And
good
she gives you, like,
ass NPCs.
She's got a whole story that starts to play out that's really, really cool.
Oh my god. And the new gods that I've met so far, I've met Hestus, Apollo, I don't know, some moon goddess, Selene, I think.
Selene?
Oh, Celine, yeah. She's
Yeah.
like a whole new mechanic though.
Yeah, dude, like
Yeah. Is she
her
like a new Apollo or a new Hermes or something?
No,
well,
Hermes,
even more
well,
so than that.
kind
Well,
of,
like
but
she'll
Hermes is in
become
there.
built. If you really lean into her stuff, if you have like an aspect that really leans into magic usage, the usage of the omegas, like Celine synergizes with that, and like you'll eventually, she even has her own like skill tree, like mid run.
Oh,
You'll see, it gets crazy,
that's sick.
and that stuff can be
Dude, there
really
are
powerful.
so there are so many layers added on top of
Dude,
the foundation of Hades 1 in this game, and it just keeps getting crazier. Like it's fucking nuts, man. I'm like I said, I'm like 63 or so hours in. I've done 92 runs, and I'm just like where does this game, aside from the issue I talked to you about earlier today, Brad, in Discord, like I'm constantly going like fuck, where does this game end? Like there's no end to the new content. It just
you said that
keeps
you're
going.
like 93 runs, right?
Yeah,
which does seem like a lot.
Which it does, but like I think by the time I finished Hades 1, I was at like maybe 102 runs or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, there's
That's
obviously
like without doing absolutely everything, but like
Brad has alluded to this before, and I don't think it's a spoiler at this point to say, but like there is a complication to like the general the base formula of Hades 1 in this
two
game, where
different
they
kinds of
introduce a
runs
second
you can
route.
do. Yeah. You can go
So
up or
like
down.
you can go up
Up
or
or
down.
down.
It's cool because it
like,
feels very
That
different.
is sick. That's sick.
It's very cool, especially when you get to a point where it's like, okay, I've done a few going down, and I'm like that now. I just need, I want to mix things up a bit, but I don't want to stop playing, but I don't want to do the same run over and over and over and over again. So you just like, I'll go up this time for
change
a
of
while.
scenery. Yeah.
It's
And
like a
sometimes you go
second
up.
Hades in Hades.
Sometimes
2.
you go
I mean,
up
it's like
and like you'll meet like a god, or you'll have like a dialogue conversation, and they'll allude something that you can now do to like progress a story, but it's down below. So he's like, oh shit! So my next run, I'm going down.
It's Hades 2 and 3.
So when you that's crazy. When you start getting lower on the downward route, like do you start going to places that were in the first game? Like you go back through Asphodel?
No.
There is one instance.
Wait. Easy.
I know.
I feel like that's a spoiler.
Yeah.
That's a spoiler.
Well, actually,
because that's kind of a.
I was
cool
thinking.
moment.
I know what you're thinking. I was thinking of the lava place. I forgot what it's called. Yeah. There is kind of like a side mechanic they introduced that takes you to whatever it's called. That's neat. Asphodel. Asphodel.
Yes.
Yeah, you go to Asphodel, but there's also another place you go to, but like Brad said, don't want to spoil that. But like, yeah, it gets pretty crazy. And then you go up and shit gets crazier.
Okay.
Crazy up
And
there,
Okay.
dude.
You know what else?
It's
You know what
crazy.
else? Have we talked about how like it seems like the Hades team has definitely been playing a lot of like Final Fantasy 14? Because
What?
now a lot of the big boss fights seem
tell me
very like
more.
similar raid mechanic shit. Like,
Oh, is that true? I mean, it's definitely
I
like
watched
they get
my
complex.
roommate just beat Hades 2, and I watched him do like I kind of he's playing in the living room, so I seen a lot of fights just kind of in passing, and like some of them I'm like, dude, that's Final Fantasy 14.
I see. I see what
Like,
you're saying. I see what you're saying because like Kronos has like an attack where it's like, no, you stand here or
yeah,
you're dead.
it's like
You know, stuff like
warnings
that.
and like
It's
yeah, like you
it's
need
very
to
like
yeah
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, gotcha,
yeah
gotcha,
yeah
gotcha.
like it's
like
very
it
like a raid boss kind of thing.
yeah it really telegraphs like big devastating AoE attacks, and like half the fight is just in like positioning and like moving around like
Right, right.
yeah,
Man,
Hmm.
which is cool.
it's such a cool fucking video game. I'm not trying to say like I know I've
But it's like too cool though. Like Super Giant's getting a little obnoxious, you know, with
oh
how
my god.
fucking
Yeah,
cool they
yeah, like
are.
once you've hit 100 hours in Baldur's Gate 3 and you're like, okay, Larian, like we get it.
Calm
You
down.
fucking you can make
I mean,
fucking video games, okay, you little bitches.
they're definitely yeah.
Lamest thing
They've
you've ever
definitely
said, Brad.
figured it out over there. I'm kind of ready for like their next Pyre, though. You know what I mean? It's like we get it.
Fucking
You don't have to worry
They're never
about
gonna
money again
they're
ever
never
again. So
gonna
Give us another 75. Give us another MIDI.
stop it, stop it. All their games are
Pyre was
cool.
sick. Pyre was sick.
Also, their
Cool.
best soundtrack still.
That's cool. That's fine.
I would like to
Yeah.
see
I
them try
mean,
like go back to something like fucking Transistor
that is the thing. Due to the nature of the fact that those first three games between Bastion, Transistor,
Bastion. Yeah.
and Pyre, like they're not like as inherently like addictive and like go like you know even the
They're kind of a one and done.
Because it
I'm
doesn't have
saying
the
like
roguelike element.
I'm saying like I'm never like yeah like come on get on with it I want to go you know like I am in the Hades games where it's like yeah this is really good writing I'm rolling my eyes it's so good can we hurry it up please I want to go play the game.
Yeah, yeah.
That didn't
I
happen with
know
their first three games so
I have reached a point where I am like trying to read ahead in the
Dude.
dialogue and then determine whether I can skip this or not skip this.
yeah
Also, I'm
dialogue.
sure you guys mentioned this when you were originally talking about, and I just don't remember, but like the visual redesigns of like the gods I have seen so far that were in Hades 1 have all been crazy good. Like
yeah
the new Zeus look where like his whole like hair and beard is literally just like rolling like cumulonimbus clouds. Like
Yeah.
that shit
And they're
looks so cool.
They're popping off.
Dude,
They're popping
and
off.
they're at war too so like they're all
Yeah.
like
They're all
armed
they have
like for
weapons and
battle and
armor.
stuff
Like
it's cool.
it's yeah, even like fucking Aphrodite like has that like spear now. Ah. Okay.
Wait till you
Okay.
meet Apollo. Apollo's sick.
I did meet Apollo.
Not Apollo. Who am I thinking of?
And definitely Scuba Steve, definitely.
Scuba
Oh my
Steve.
god. Why
Oh,
am I
even like Skelly, like Skelly's like all like generaled out now.
Yeah. Dude, Skelly's so good.
But you know,
I
Skelly
love
always has something to say. And I know it's
I love
because I got a new weapon and a new aspect and a new fucking keepsake. So I get it,
And then
Skelly.
he's
You got
always
some shit
and then
to
he's
say.
just gonna say fucking beat me up. Like
he's got
Dude,
a whole thing
No, here's the
later
thing. Here's the
on.
thing.
It's-
Here's the
oh
thing.
man.
No one likes Skelly. And you know how I know this? Because the fucking talking Skelly plush has been on clearance on Fangamer for like 2 years for like $9 and it's still not sold out. No one's
That's a
buying
damn
that
shame.
fucking
Skelly's
thing.
great.
Okay.
What's
But
wrong
did
with
No
they
one's
like
buying it.
did they
I
do a
love
Deuce
Skelly.
plush?
Yeah, and that thing sold out like immediately. I'm saying like the Skelly talking plush has been on clearance for like 2 years. $9. And I've considered it several times and then I go, I don't know if I really care about Skelly, especially his voice, which I get it. Maybe it's funnier when they're talking about it in the Supergiant office, but like, I don't know. He's like
Such a
Brooklyn
downer.
skeleton. What
Such
is
a
going on
downer.
here?
Hey, okay.
He's
Okay.
fine.
Okay. Dusa talking plush, $39. Cerberus plush restock planned, $36. Skelly talking plush, $9. That's brutal.
I'm
That's
gonna buy a
fucking
Skelly
brutal.
plush. I'm gonna throw him a
That's
bone.
fucking brutal, dude.
But that's what I'm saying. I think Supergiant loves Skelly more than everybody else.
Yeah, he's
I love me
a
some
plant.
Skelly.
He's an industry plant for sure.
Well,
Oh,
obviously,
he's also fucking huge too for $9. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. It's discounted. It has
He's
been like
a
that for
foot
2
long.
years.
Like
he's
2 years,
practically
Crispy.
he's practically a
2
cuddle
years.
pillow.
Fan Gamer
And
ordered
yet-
like a
and yet-
million of them.
And yet Dusa is like the most expensive one. Oh yes, yes.
Also,
I
new
love we-
Dusa is no Dusa.
You don't
know,
like
Oh, you're
Dora?
talking about the ghost girl.
She's fine, but you know,
I like Dora. I love her little like her bit where she's obsessed with haunting and she like switches into like scary ghost mode every once in
You know,
a while.
one
I
of the
love it.
reasons I want to get out of the hub is because like I feel like in this game, more so than the first game, all the interesting characters I want to talk to are out in the world and not at my fucking base. They're just not. You know?
I don't feel
You
the
run
same
into
way.
some
I mean,
really cool fucking
Well,
people
I mean,
out in the game.
Odysseus, like
Odysseus, dude. You know, the first 38 times I talked to him, he was great. By time 74, I'm over it. Okay? I get it.
Okay.
I get it.
Okay.
I like Moros.
There's so much writing in that game. There might be more
Yes.
writing in Hades 2 than any video game.
Oh, there's
any
an
video game ever
Astrobot
written
plush.
ever, yeah. They
There's
you
an
could really
Astrobot
tell they
plush.
took that
There's
Hades
a
money.
dog. Okay. I'm sorry.
Let me tell
Sorry.
you, none of them are
Off topic.
$9. None of them are $9.
None of them are
They're-
$9. They're all like
No.
$36.
Yes.
None of even the fucking dancing. Oh, dancing Flowey. Oh, the Shroombo plush from Ooblets is $10.
Yeah, no. What even is Ooblets?
I don't
Hades
know.
2
I
sold
don't know.
millions and millions and millions
I
of
don't even
copies.
understand what I just said.
This is ridiculous.
You can buy an accessory. You can buy like a winter accessory pack for the plushies for $24.
This
Whoa.
episode goes out to
Dusa-
Skelly, okay?
Dusa's more expensive than the doll from Bloodborne. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, Dusa talks. But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I guess
All
a
right,
lot of them
all right,
talk.
all right. We'll obviously
I
circle
gotta-
back around. We'll talk more about
Okay.
Hades 2. Keep us posted on how it's going with you, Crispy. Keep going. It's pretty fantastic. And I'm hoping to finish it here pretty soon. Chris Davis,
Yes.
you had a quick mention you wanted to before you get into dispatch. You said you wanted to mention Ghost of Yote a little bit.
I'm making progress in Yote. I have finished 3 of the main areas completely, doing everything possible inside them. Taking out half the targets of the Yote 6. I'm now in...
So that's 3. You've taken out 3 of the 6. Does that include
3
the
of the-
one that you take out in the intro?
Yes.
In the prologue? Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
literally, you do fight him, so it does count. So, I'm... Here's the thing. I'm almost 50 hours into this. And I get to this major story moment where we get a lot more backstory about what happened with Atsu and Jubei and all of them. And it's very emotional and everything. And it ends the cutscene, and then it comes up and it says, Chapter 2.
And how many hours in are you?
About 50.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. Like, I'm hoping that it's...
Ugh.
I'm hoping that it's like
It's
how they
probably very
structured the
front-loaded.
axe in Tsushima. Because when I got to the new area, it's like a complete kind of environmental change and a lot more kind of going on, narratively speaking. It's still fucking cool, though. I've unlocked, I think, every single weapon in the game so far. I do like how they've balanced out how various different weapons are good counters to certain enemies or certain weapon styles and things like that. I have encountered and fought the first phase of a quote-unquote super boss, and I'm looking forward to figuring that guy out. And yeah, it's just continuing to be really fucking good. I'm really, really hoping to finish it over Thanksgiving or by Thanksgiving.
I'm really hoping to get back into it soon, but like I am trying so hard to get all the endings in Silent Hill F before I take that disc out and put Ghost of Yotei back in. But I'm going to, man. Oh, fucking running out of time. There's so
I'm
many
sure
games.
Ghost of Yotei is great, but like, it's
Oh, here he
like
comes.
it's probably
Debbie
the
Downer.
most like boring game to talk about this season. And I talked about Keeper.
Why?
Okay, that's low.
Why?
Because like
Because it's a known
it's like
quantity. Because
it's the Sony Prestige. We know exactly what it is. It is a sequel to that exactly what it is, and we know it's polished and great, and
honestly,
like
the conversation.
Heaven forbid a game be fucking great.
But no, but listen. I kind of see what Brad's saying, but like the conversation around Ghost of Yotei would probably be inherently more interesting as like let's dig into like the spoiler story stuff.
Yes, and I wish I wasn't the only one that was actually making progress on that.
I mean, but we're not going to go into that on the podcast. Look. I am going to spend a significant chunk of time.
Tell us about your last play session of the game, Chris Davis. Tell us about one cool gameplay thing that happened.
Oh, don't take the bait, Chris Davis.
It's not bait. So that's a real fucking question.
There was a sequence. Okay, I'm not going to do the spoiler one, but I still want to talk about that one. There was a sequence in which basically the two armies that are fighting in the game, the Matsumai and Saito's clan, they've now gone to open war, and there's a peninsula in a story mission in which you have to go. That's where one of your targets is. He's going to appear.
One of the Yotei 6.
One of the Yotei 6. And so you team up with the Matsumai to do a two-pronged assault on the lighthouse. So his Matsumai samurai storm the front and blow up the gates and provides a big distraction while I sneak in from the side, and I can directly join the battle, or I can just bypass all that shit and go straight for the dragon. It's just dragon? Well, I mean, they all wear masks, and they're known by their masks. So there's the spider, the snake, the kitsune, the dragon, things like that. And yeah, it was just this fun little sequence of, they've introduced this new thing that I might have to deal with. Oh no, that might be a pain in the ass to deal with later in the game. I can tell they're going to do something with it.
Wait,
and yeah, it's just like this
based
cool
on a choice you made.
I mean, it wasn't a choice. It's just a narrative thing with a new mechanic that they introduce, a new enemy threat. Like, if you want to talk about like cool mechanics, like the progression of you being hunted by the Saito clan, how the more you do in the game, the more it raises your bounty, and how the enemies get progressively harder and harder to deal with. Like, it starts out like, okay, just random bands of mercenaries will put tripwires along routes where you are supposed to traverse, and you could trip your horse, fall off it, and they ambush you. But then they start introducing things like hunting parties, and then these hunting parties come with heavy armor, and they even get like dogs and things like that. And the threat keeps escalating. And the cool thing that I discovered recently is if you lose to one of these major hunting parties, that's not the end of the game. It's not a game reset. You get captured, and then you have to escape and fight them.
That's pretty cool. I love shit like that. I didn't play a ton of the game before I put it down temporarily.
Yeah.
But like I definitely got kind of like vibes of they were taking some inspiration from like I'm tempted to say like the Nemesis
Shadows
system,
of
but like
Mordor?
but not like to the same extent. But like you are a wanted character, and there are different groups that are constantly hunting you, so it doesn't feel like you're constantly out there starting fights. You're out there avoiding other hunter parties who are actively looking for you because they want to collect your bounty. on you, and that's kind of a neat dynamic.
But there's also so many nice little things. Like if you come across your bounty poster in the world, and you take that like you would take a normal bounty, instead of it like giving you a quest line, it instantly refills all your spirit. Like it's a character moral boost. Like you're really bringing it home to the Yote 6. It's just so many little things, like how they structure and try to group together activities instead of having you to drive across the map just to find things. The ability for you to like buy sketches of item locations for your map, then you place them
they're doing
on
the
your
Red
map
Dead
to find
thing.
them. Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I was thinking, isn't there like treasure maps kind of things too, where you had to like find stuff based off of like very. I'm pretty sure I found like a treasure map that reminded me of like Red Dead Redemption, where I looked at the drawing and I was like, "How the fuck am I gonna find this?" Because it's just like minute.
There's some things like that. It's not like as obtuse as that. Like I can go to a cartographer and I can buy a few select map fragments to find some shrines or some altars or things like that. But I can also just learn them from people out in the world. I just go find. Like I find a trader coming by and I go up to them and check in with them, and they say, "Oh, there's a hot spring if you go in this direction." Yeah.
The filling out of the map feels more organic than it would be in like, say, an Ubisoft game where you like go to the top of a tower and like look out. It's more of like who you interact with will give you certain intel, which will hint to where certain things are found, like general directions you can go to find things, and as you go in that direction, you'll find the map will fill itself in. So like, I don't know, the whole thing feels a bit more organic.
Yeah.
And I like
you're not chasing nearly as many like golden birds to find things in the world. I feel like there's a better variety and spread out of like the activities you can do. And I never find myself bored when I'm playing this. I find myself
I didn't
wanting...
say the game was boring. I didn't say the game was boring.
Sorry. He just said the discourse.
No, but I mean,
compared to everything else that we have out right now, because of just the absolute onslaught of releases this year. I mean, honestly, like when you think about it, even though Yote is like a really well-reviewed game and a game I'm very excited to play, like I do feel like the discourse surrounding it died out very quickly. But I do think that says more about just kind of the craziness of this year and the timing.
It has nothing to the quality. It has nothing to do with the quality of the game, right? I'm hoping that Nick doesn't play Yote and plays Chronos, because I'd rather talk about Chronos, because that one's kind of like a question mark.
There are a few smaller games I want to try and play. I want to play Chronos. I want to play Mafia: The Old Country. I want to play Hell Is Us. That's kind of like the tippy top of my like unknown that I want to play for the rest of the year. So there's some things. There's still lots to discuss, but holy fuck, it's November.
And you know what game would be really good to add to that list, Nick?
What?
Dispatch.
Okay, good transition.
Yeah.
You've been playing Dispatch.
And thank
you. You added it to our Steam library.
Yes, you are welcome. Yeah, and I expect every one of you to play this. This game is so fucking good so far. I've played the first.
Is it good? Is this going to top E33 for you?
No, nothing's going to top E33. But this, if it keeps going the way it's going, like I am having so much fun with the writing of this game and the acting that's going on, and just the
what's the elevator pitch for like the kind of like the concept of this game again?
Telltale, but you watch more.
This is next generation Telltale from former Telltale devs doing their like version of The Boys.
Okay. So
The Boys without all the violence, basically.
What do you mean
it's not. Don't say The Boys though, Crispy. I think you would really like this, honestly.
You absolutely
it's
would,
not
man.
like The Boys.
I just feel like nowadays anybody who's doing a superhero story is really just only interested in deconstructing the idea of superheroes.
It's not The Boys. It's like it's more like Suicide Squad, but charming.
That's
and fun.
Yeah.
But there is you did omit like when I said elevator pitch, I meant like the story concept? Like dispatch refers to
The
something very
story. The
specific.
story concept is that you are a washed-up superhero who is basically out of money and can't be the superhero that he was. And so you're approached
Because
by
he's
another
Mecha Man.
superhero. Yeah, he's Mecha Man, and
He's Batman with no more money.
Yeah, he's Batman with no more
Right?
money.
He's
Yeah,
broke man.
Very good.
yeah, he's broke man, and he gets approached by another superhero, a prominent one, and gets offered a job to be a dispatcher for a superhero company, where you work in a call center, take calls, and dispatch
There
superheroes
it is.
on missions.
He's
As
Blue
compensation
Beetle is what you
for your time, they will pay for rebuilding your mech for you so you can get back out there. And it is
Jeffrey Wright's in the game, Crispy.
Oh, who cares? What? So what?
What?
Crispy,
Jeffrey Wright.
you're very far away.
No, this was
He's
going
in
to be made
everything
for.
now. Like,
No. We still stand
he's that
Jeffrey
good.
Wright. He plays a Flash that is old, but he's not actually old because he realized that going fast aged him fast. So now he can't use his superpowers anymore.
Yes.
Otherwise, he'll just die of old age. So he works at the dispatch company.
he got Jay Garrick. Gotcha.
Oh, fuck you. You're the one I'm saying fuck you to. You've read every fucking comic book, so you can't do an original comic thing. Excuse dispatch.
Lambe. That's kind of cool.
Crispy's like I do all this.
It's
when
Will. It's
I-
Will.
like,
I played
honestly-
the demo and
Honestly, I
talked
do
about it.
really no. I'm kind of just being. I'm just kind of being goofy, but I do really want to play this game. Though I will say, I have a hard time just like accepting a new world of superheroes into my heart these days,
Dude,
Like,
it's so fucking good. It's so fucking good. Oh man, the writing is awesome. I am laughing so often, like deep open laughter at jokes in this all the time. And it's great because
are there romance options?
oh hell yeah, brother.
Oh,
There's-
he's
yeah.
a short guy.
Yeah,
I'm in.
No,
I'm in.
so
Can
every
I say wait. I want to pause because I know maybe not Nick, but I know Crispy. The people working on this are the people who worked on Tales from the Borderlands and The Wolf Among Us.
yes.
The Wolf Among Us, The Wolf of Wall Street,
Yes.
The Wolf Among
The
Us.
Wolf Among Us. You got it
Yeah,
correct.
they're former Telltale people that worked on those two games.
Leonardo DiCaprio is working on this.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what's
The
interesting
Wolf of Wall
is
Street. Never mind.
Yeah. So you're a dispatcher for this at the SDN. You're working in a call center, and your team of heroes that are getting sent out on missions are actually all ex supervillains that are in rehab. So every one of them has quirks. They have
Like, okay, like
they're constantly making fun of you. They're doing all sorts of stuff.
Thunderbolt.
I
They're the
mean, yeah,
Thunderbolts. Yeah.
yeah, I guess.
Shut up, Crispy.
Yeah, of course they. Dude, shut up.
Yeah.
Get him.
Wait,
You
so
ruined it
okay,
because you
hang on,
said The
real quick, when
Boys. You
say
could have at
he's-
least said Invincible or something.
I don't. Yeah,
Invincible is very, very varied. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't say that.
Robert Kirk or whatever his name is.
Kirkman.
I have a hard time with, but
I'm saying fake superhero spinoff.
this guy's a mech. Like when you say he has a mech, you mean like a Iron Man suit, or do you mean
His
like a
his
giant-
character is literally named Mecha Man, and
Okay.
he has this like the Mark I suit from the Iron Man movie, like the big old suit.
Uh-huh.
It's
So
basically
he's like
that.
Batman, but if his
Oh,
suit was like
oh.
Iron Man's suit.
Oh.
Wait, what am I talking about?
Oh.
Bruce Wayne and
I mean, it's
Tony
not a
Stark, I think.
Gundam, but it is a
That sounds
mecha
good.
suit, and it's I don't know, it's fun.
he's Aaron Paul. How do you feel about Aaron Paul?
I like his presentation in this. He
matter
is
how-
so good at
He's
the
not gonna
dry
sell
humor.
it, but he's not gonna ruin it for me.
I think there's a demo, Crispy. I know the game's in the Steam library. Just
Yeah.
play it.
What are you talking about?
play
You
it.
own the game.
I'll play it. Just
The-
everyone just
Aaron Paul's
We want you to eat crow.
delivery
You're
of
gonna eat
jokes is so on point. It is so dry. It is my kind of humor, and I am fucking here for it. And it just
Sure.
this
But,
is
like-
this is the best of what the Telltale formula can often do and doesn't usually achieve. So the
To play
actual
crispy advocate, I will say, like, it maybe should have been something besides superheroes, because they've done this so many. It's so saturated. Maybe they should have just been pirates or something. Running
let them
dispatch,
do
pirate
whatever the
dispatch.
fuck they want if this is their bar for quality going forward.
No, I mean, if it's good, I'd be really happy. Like, new superhero stuff is sick.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
I'm like very much in a new superhero era right now, so this is like perfect timing. It's just
You will really like this then.
it's
It's a lot of
don't
fun.
know that you can say that is the only thing.
But okay, but
Rude.
that's shut up.
I think you guys.
So
see
I
Peach
played
and
it
you're
too,
just
and I
like,
think you'll like
oh,
it.
Chris Miller loves
because-
this. Like,
No.
I'm coming from like a
know what-
narrative perspective.
No.
It's
see
like if
both
somebody made a
sides
new
of
Dexter,
of
like,
why,
and y'all were like, you would really like this. And I'd be like,
I could see why. No. I could see why. I understand the eye rolling, and I understand where Chris Davis is coming from, because I've also played some of this, and it is good. And I don't think you have to like know that a lot about comics to think it's good.
Sure.
I'm also going to say that he hasn't mentioned like the mechanics. The
Yeah, I was gonna say, we haven't
last
talked
episode
about
of
the
game.
game
You're
at all.
What is
actually
that?
like dispatching villains to various situations based on
Yeah.
their stats, like fucking comic book card stats. And it's
your Oracle.
okay.
Okay. Yeah. But no, but that's so there's 4 different sets of mechanics in the game, and the primary one
yes,
is the
you're right.
dispatcher mode, in which you're going in there. And granted, this is not like a systems driven thing. This is like a narrative thing. So you're going to progress, and there's going to be set amounts of dispatch situations that you'll do.
You know, I'm sorry.
And so, yeah, when you work your shift, you take calls that are coming in, and you dispatch your heroes as best you can to match their stats to what the call wants. You never have an idea of the exact stats you need to have, and you'll never have 100% like compatibility or coverage, but you will at least be given like hints, like, oh, go here. This person needs to be escorted for their job. So, or go here and stop these car thieves that are at a high speed pursuit. So you'll want to hear our villain that has high mobility, or you'll bodyguarding. You'll want combat as well as a little bit of charisma, things like that.
by the way, we're calling them villains, but like these are villains trying to become heroes, right?
they are
Yes,
reforming former supervillains.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Like
Gotcha.
the
Just wanted to be clear,
Thunderbolts.
because it's like
Yeah,
it's like,
like the
you
Thunderbolts.
like okay, shut the fuck up. It's like if Oracle was dispatching.
You know, no. Listen, you know, Oracle, like Barbara Gordon as Oracle, started during Gail Simone's run on Suicide Squad. Like Oracle is an invention of Suicide Squad, so that's actually kind of cool. Like,
Okay, I didn't know that.
this is kind of fun. Like,
The other mechanics in the game, there's the standard Telltale 3 or 4 different choices of dialogue you can do, which I kind of like in this presentation because it feels so natural in how it flows. Like there's no camera cuts that are happening most of the time. It just naturally just happens. There's also the standard QuickTime events for a Telltale game, and then there's a hacking mini game that happens every now and then. That's, I mean,
that
it's
thing
fine.
sucks.
It's okay.
I didn't like the hacking minigame.
I'm hopeful that it gets a lot more
I've played a
complicated
lot
later
of
on.
hacking mini games in my
Yeah.
day, and this is maybe the worst one.
so is this
that's
like?
that's hyperbole.
I don't
but-
know. I
Is
only
it-
played the first chapter one, so
Is this
Oh.
stuff like all? Is this part? I mean, it almost looks like a. I don't know. I want to say roguelike, but
no, it's like a Telltale game, story driven.
so this is all like it's the same events happening in the same order
Yes,
with correct responses and incorrect responses and
Yeah, it was like
I'm not
choice-
certain
Varying
yet.
choice and
degrees of
consequence.
correct just responses.
choice and consequence, but it's probably all going to end up in the same place like a Telltale game. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying?
I will say that like
No,
the
really,
dispatch
the draw here is
mode.
the story.
Yeah, that's the draw. The dispatch mode, I have not actually. I've only played through the first 2 episodes. There's 8 total. The 7th and 8th just came out this week. And I haven't
How long are these
restarted a
episodes?
dispatch situation, so I don't know if like the missions repeat. I'm hoping not. I don't
Like
think
a
they
Phil
will. I think they're just fine.
You think they're randomized?
I don't think they are.
No, it's scripted. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
No,
all.
but you just said you hope they won't repeat, or
I think he's saying he's hoping that there's enough content in here that you won't see the same thing multiple
Yeah,
times.
I don't want to see like
the same
repeated
situation?
situations over and over
same,
again.
Same scenarios.
Cat in a
Yeah.
tree, kind of. Oh, we already did the cat.
He
in a
wants
tree.
he wants a Hades 2
we hit
situation
our
here.
cat.
I didn't say that.
How long are each of these episodes, by the way?
Oh, each one is maybe an hour max. It's not long.
How many?
This
You
was
said they're
originally
up to
going to be a
8?
Netflix show.
8.
Okay,
This was
see,
originally going to be a Netflix show?
That's a
Yeah,
that's
like a
pretty
like a Bandersnatch style Netflix show where you're still making choices.
That seems like a pretty significant detail.
Pivot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you think they would
Pretty
get Jeffrey
significant
Wright
pivot,
just
yeah.
for like nothing? Come on.
Well, yeah, I think so. He seems to be doing a
Shut
lot.
up! Shut up!
He seems to have like some kind of mortgage to pay. I don't know.
All right, somebody turn off Crispy's microphone. I'm just kidding.
What? No, dude. I like Jeffrey
Just
Rush.
kidding.
There's no like
He misses the Basquiat days, Jeffrey Wright.
listen in the French Dispatch when he plays that gay writer and he's talking about how easily he gets lost and he's like a weakness in cartography, the curse of the homosexual. Like I love that line, like, and I love the way
It
he
sounds
says
pretty
it.
iconic,
true,
to be
though.
honest.
So true.
Oh man.
Anyway, so
I'm
far
gonna
this
play
game is fucking great. You all should play it. This is really good.
I'm putting this on my Steam Deck. This feels like the game we're all going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to play this, and then we're going to all put it on our devices, and then we're going to be competing to try and play this at the same
Jeffrey Wright, dude, voiced a character in 3 episodes of Ark, the animated series.
Yeah,
Ark
that's
based on
what
the
I'm
dinosaur
fucking saying,
video.
dude. Like,
Dude, but Ark has money. Ark has money.
yeah, they
It
do.
does.
They have
Maybe
no
the man just
class or
genuinely
tact.
likes his job. Okay.
Yeah, but did
Maybe
you
he
watch
just, like-
American Fiction from a
That's
couple
all
years
I'm
ago?
saying.
That was pretty
That's
good.
all I'm saying. He's a working actor who's gonna work. Like, don't say that like him being in this is like a seal of approval. That he only works on.
But he
hard
shows up and
work.
does good work, though. You know, that's what I'm saying.
Sure,
He's never like
sure.
dragging something down.
Sure, but
He's
he's one guy,
lifting it up.
and this seems like an ensemble piece. Okay.
I think.
Okay. Yeah, we're saying the same thing. We're not. We're on
think
the
the
same
point-
side here.
I am thoroughly convinced.
looks fun.
I'm installing this tonight.
The
No,
the,
dude.
the, the,
No, wait.
girl-
There's one
girl
thing Crispy's
superhero
gonna
that-
see.
What's the
Chris
one
Davis
point
is
on?
hiding something. He's hiding something from you, and you're
What
gonna
is he
see it
hiding?
immediately when you boot up the game
What is it?
because their logo pops up.
What is
Oh
it?
no.
What?
I feel like if I tell you, you're not gonna play this game.
What?
I
have
don't know
to
what
know.
you're
You
talking
have
about.
to.
There's that
I
thing
have
that
to
Chris Davis loves.
Godzilla?
It's D&D adjacent.
I know Critical Role is directly attached to this project.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's a critical role. I knew that.
It's like
Oh,
half
okay.
the half
Oh,
the cast
yeah,
of Critical Role is in this.
You mean
I don't
you mean our
hate
biggest
Critical Role.
competitor?
I don't. Yeah, I don't hate Critical Role, except for all the viewers they take from us.
Yeah, except for all the viewers they steal from us.
That's the only reason why we don't have more viewers is
You've
because
been
we're
in direct
direct competition with
anti.
Critical Role.
You've been slightly
Yeah,
anti.
I've made some half-hearted jabs at them in the past just because it's kind of funny and they're super popular and they can take it. Doesn't mean I fucking hate them, Brad.
Okay.
Oh, Bog Noise in chat asked an interesting question. Maybe we can use this as the final
Yeah,
thought
the
on
fail
this
state.
before we move on. But does anything interesting come from sending the worst heroes? Like, is there a fail state or like
Oh yeah,
you-
I
if you make
definitely
the
failed
wrong
several
call.
missions in this. Yeah.
Oh, scrub! What the fuck, dude? Terrible dispatcher.
Well, it comes down to the fact that missions keep coming in when the right people I need for that call are not available. Like they have to go out on that
It is
call,
very
they have to
hectic.
do the call, they have to come back and rest. And
Yeah.
I only have a certain amount of time before, hey. I mean, like, if you look
It's
at that
weirdly hectic.
upper part of the screen that's all hazy, I sent a character out there to stop a fire, and they failed, and now the fire is engulfing the neighborhood. And so...
Oh, everyone's going to die.
I mean, I do rectify it later because it comes back and gives me a second opportunity to address it. But it's still like there are fail conditions, and but based on your progression and leveling up as a dispatcher overall by getting a certain amount of complete calls without failures, earns you like the ability to upgrade some of your guys. Get like permanent, like, oh, you can rest faster or you can double your speed on calls and things like that. Yeah. But like I said, I've only played like the first 2 episodes. I haven't seen like the bulk of what the game is just yet.
Oh. But let me paint
that
you this
8th
picture.
episode that came
Let
out
me
is
paint
the
you a
last one.
Yeah.
They're all out there now.
Let me paint you a quick picture though. Imagine if instead of superhero not bog standard, but like superheroes yet again, it was instead of dispatching superheroes, you dispatched mascots to various mascot related events. Huh? Then all of a sudden,
is this a Yakuza joke? What is?
Well, no.
No, it's
Promise
that
Agency?
Promise Mascot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
you
and in
which
that
you
game,
frequently
you could, like,
compared.
fly around and shit, right? Like,
well, that's true. That's true too. Yeah.
like you had like a car
that's
that
true.
could fly. Like that game actually looked pretty legit.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but Brad did very frequently draw direct comparisons to Yakuza minigames.
Yes, that as
when
well. That
describing
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you play like a Yakuza in that game?
Yes.
Yeah,
Voiced by Kiryu Kazuma.
Oh,
voice actor.
There you go. The Yakuza.
Yeah, the Yakuza.
John
No
Yakuza.
Jeffrey Wright though. No
John
Jeffrey Wright.
Yakuza.
Actually, Jeffrey Wright might be in that game. I need to double check.
Yeah, you should. He could be.
Guys,
All
I got
right.
another game to talk about too.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. Jesus Christ. Okay.
One segment show. Let's go.
One segment show. Let's do it, Brad. Let's take it home. Take
I've
us
been
home,
playing
Brad.
Ball Pit. I've been playing Ball Pit. Ball X Pit. Ball Pit. It's in the Steam library. Here's the thing. I was planning to come onto this podcast and talking shit about Ball Pit because it's slop. It's Vampire Survivor slop. Especially because this game is, look, I don't want to go into it, but my Division 4 Super League win is in contention now because of the Karen Amina, the Hollywood delay. But Absalom is a game I had on my roster, and number 2 had Ball Pit on his roster, and Ball Pit is, I believe, still 1 point higher than Absalom, which is a fucking insult, a travesty even. Whatever, it's fine. Look here, I've been playing Ball Pit. When I started it, I was like, this is fine, this is slop, whatever. I'd rather play Vampire Survivors. It is Breakout, Arkanoid, move the paddle on the bottom of the screen, hit the ball up into the blocks, a block breaker game where they're advancing on you and you have to fend them off, roguelike style. But all your upgrades throughout your run are very Vampire Survivors. So you're getting various ball types. Those ball types are leveling up. You're combining them. You're getting ball evolutions by combining them. Very Vampire Survivors. The style of leveling up is also extremely Vampire Survivors, where even the screen pops up and it's like, oh, is it going to level up one thing? Or, oh, wait, but this time it leveled up 5 things. That's crazy. Like literally just ripping off Vampire Survivors, which is what got me eye rolling in the first place. I mean, there's a lot of this style of game out there these days. This one has like a pretty interesting twist on it if you really like Breakout, but you're not even really playing Breakout because you shoot the balls up into the enemies. And they bounce around, and you try to get them into kind of the backfield through like little cracks, so that bounces around more and does more damage, right? But you're not like bouncing them back at the enemy. They just kind of bounce all over, then they bounce past you, and then they eventually just go back to your character, and then you shoot them out again. With the exception of one character class, which actually is like called the Knight, who has a big wide shield that does function as a traditional breakout paddle. And I'm gonna say the reason this game really melted my cold heart is because they have some really clever ideas for twists on like the class type, the character type you play as, right? Like in Vampire Survivors, every character is just really kind of like they have different passive abilities and maybe they start with a different weapon, but like they don't really play all that differently once you get a run going. And I know there are roguelikes, Vampire Survivor likes where there's a little more variety, like Halls of Torment is one I talked about where you actually play different classes. But this game, like the way they keep the ball breaker twist going with the different class types gets increasingly more and more clever, and that's kind of what charmed me. By the end of the game, I almost don't want to spoil it, but I do want people to try this game, and I think this will. There's some really, really good ones in there. But I'm just gonna fuck it. I'm just gonna say it. It's slop. There is a character that you unlock. Oh, so for example, there's like twins, right? And the twins will shoot double the balls, but like half, damage or whatever. But you aim them like mirror style, so it's like trickier, but you can get into more places. It's kind of cool. There's a class that like shoots the balls from the back of the screen instead of the front of the screen, which is like really hard to use, and you kind of got to build around it because you're getting like passives and stuff that you level up as well, like you do more damage if you hit the enemy from behind and that sort of thing. It's kind of like the backstabber, right? You have characters like the Knight, which actually does kind of have functionally a big paddle, but by the end of it, like it gets cool. Like one of the final unlocks is a turn-based character. And it turns the game turn-based. It's still a chaotic Vampire Survivors, but it's now turn-based, and it's very funny. Yeah, cool stuff like that. Well, it like the game will literally pause every like 5 seconds or whatever. So you'll move a little bit to the right, and then you'll aim where you're gonna shoot your ball, and then you go. It just slows the game down to like very start and stop. And it's like clever. It's smart. It's clever. And you could still actually play the game that way. In fact, I did pretty good with the turn-based character. I mean, the final character you unlock plays the game by himself, which sounds silly, but there's another layer to the game, and that's the base building. Between runs, you go back to your base and you're constantly unlocking. It's like a town builder, right? And it's a town builder that you interact with and gather resources with the same way you do like the main brick breaker style, except you're like shooting like villagers into the various like resource and like buildings that you're trying to build, and then they'll bounce around and like you'll unlock a blueprint to like make a building that like boosts your it's kind of like the power ups in Vampire Survivors. Like the actual upgrades are pretty like, straightforward. They're not too like super inspired, but like the way you interact with your town is cool because you place down a building, but the building's not made, right? The villagers have to build it. So you're trying to like position them in such a way to where you get more bounces between the villagers. So your shit upgrades faster. And then you're also trying to like bounce them into like the forest so they get trees because you need wood and you need stone. And I think I'm about to go back to the base, but you also start to like come up with like broken like build types where like I have all my gold mines in a very narrow little column that I send all my guys to bounce between the gold mines to get a shit ton of gold because that's what is fueling my town building or whatever. And it's at first it was really clunky, like just getting used to like moving the buildings around and rotating them and sticking them together and whatnot. But eventually I just, because I was playing this on Steam Deck, I just logged in on PC and I'm like, look, I'm just going to mouse and keyboard this shit to kind of get a better layout and it like more easily than I could with the controller. And since I've done that, it's been like a breeze, right? Like up until that point, I'm just kind of like putting shit everywhere, trying to get my shit to like. I think I recorded this footage a couple weeks ago before I like really figured my shit out. So it's a little chaotic. But if you saw like the way my town look now, it's like fucking efficient as shit, and it's fun. Like it's a clever idea. It's a little, you know, Loop Hero inspired. I think one of the reasons I was eye rolling my at this game so hard, not just because they had that big Devolver Direct right during Key 3, where all they featured was BallxPit. I'm like, whatever, dude, you guys are dorks. But the fact that it's so clearly like ripping off Vampire Survivors and Loop Hero and stuff. But like I said, the more I played it, the more it grew on me, and it's still really addictive, as this genre certainly can be. And it is just clever enough and like, okay, that I definitely warmed up to it. It's still like Absalom absolutely mogs this game. Fuck you. Like, this game should not be like an 87 on OpenCritic. Okay, it's definitely getting a Devolver bump. And like, if y'all want a little tip for Fantasy Critic, like, critics, they eat this shit up, dude, because they get addicted to it and they think, oh, I'm addicted to it, so it's got to be like a 10. While like the Keeper is struggling, right, to stay in the 80s because I don't know, it's fucking boring. Maybe they're right. Maybe the critics are right. But again, it's like, it's not like you can't associate with like it being addictive to like it being like quality, because like that credit goes to like Vampire Survivors. Okay, it's not even fair. It's just bullshit. That's like crack. I don't know, BallxPit. It's good. I mean, it's in our Steam library. I definitely recommend it. The problem with like recommending this game is there's so many cool games to play this year, and even some that are like doing this sort of thing, right? Like Megabonk is just Vampire Survivors in 3D, and you can jump. It's wild shit.
Megabonk?
There's a lot of them. Megabonk, dude.
Okay.
Dude, look up Megabonk, man. That one blew up in a way that I guess this one did pretty well, but like Megabonk really blew up on Steam. It probably came out like a month before this. Absalom is the one that breaks my heart, because that one is really like they made Hades into a beat 'em up and they fucking nailed it. Fuck. I guess I'll talk about it next week, since I forgot to talk about it. I didn't forget to talk about it on the podcast. It's like,
technically you have talked about it, just not since it released.
But I played way more than just a fucking demo, dude. I finished the game. I got the true ending, dude.
Why do you think
it's because I keep getting bumped by these AAA games? A second segment stigma, dude. I get bumped,
bro.
And all of a sudden,
bro,
you're
getting bumped. You brought 2 games tonight, and they are Keeper.
I brought
you brought
3 games. You fucking liar.
You brought 3 games tonight, and you brought Keeper and BallxPit, and then you complained about getting bumped.
Do you know what Nick asked me today? I've been saying for 3 weeks, I need to talk about Keeper on the podcast. Do you know what he said to me? He says,
"Are you bringing footage?"
So do you have Keeper footage? Dude, you know why he's asking that? He wanted to bump that shit down to quick mention.
No.
That's what that was.
No. I'll tell you what it was. I sent out the link, we used to use this a lot. I used to use a Google Doc to plan the podcast every week and say, hey guys, fill out the doc. And that's how I would make overlays and stuff. And we have a thing on there. It's like, are you bringing footage? That way, if you can't get footage, maybe somebody else can swing and get some. And
nobody got Keeper
footage. Brad, of course, as he does, doesn't touch that column. So it just says he's bringing 3 games, and according to this document,
because there's like 4 columns, and like I have never brought a game.
Bro. You put your name next to the game, and you put your name in the column for capturing footage.
I didn't want to type my name 8 times. I would have had to type my name.
You lazy son of a bitch.
That is fucking bullshit.
Copy paste.
No, because I'm doing it on a fucking phone, dude. Like, Google fucking Sheets on a fucking phone sucks ass. Listen. Here's the thing. I'm not Chris Davis. I always bring footage. In fact, I don't even want to talk about a game on this podcast without footage. Okay, I'm not Chris Davis.
It's why I gave you the benefit of the doubt, and I didn't hammer you about all the games.
But like, you can assume if I put a game on there, I will have footage.
All right. That is the first time
like I said 4 times already, I'm not Chris Davis. Fucking Peglin. I'm still waiting on Peglin footage.
I have shown Peglin. Fuck you.
We don't even care anymore, man.
That
we
was
don't
the
even
deepest
care
cut.
anymore.
And yeah,
Wait.
I'm gonna end this
Wow.
show right now. Just fucking go to
Actually,
the 4-player
Okay,
minute, Nick.
you know, okay, you know, there's some
Everybody
truth
shut
to
up.
what I'm saying.
Everybody shut up. 4-player minute. We're wrapping this show up.
No,
One
I
segment
think we
show.
should skip the 4-player minute this week. Honestly, it's been a long show. It's a single segment. We talked about like 8 games. Why do we need a 4-player minute?
All right, that's fair. That's
I mean,
fine.
I could keep it really short.
No,
You want me to do an actual minute, but y'all have to stick to an actual minute.
Yes.
I'll stick to a minute, but y'all got to stick to a minute.
Yes.
All right,
Okay.
fine. Fuck it.
All
The
right.
people will be
My
mad.
4-player minute is today. Vampire Survivors VR was announced. I downloaded that immediately. I've been playing Vampire Survivors. I was supposed to spend all day playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm off. I booted this shit up and I'm like, oh my God, what have I done? It's in VR. It's 3D. Like you're looking down at the field. All the sprites are like sticking up. It's fucking
like voxel.
great.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I've been playing the Castlevania one where I got so like overpowered recently, and I kind of long for the days of early Vampire Survivors where it was actually hard and you die and die and die. Now I have that in VR, and it's great. It's amazing. It's on. I mean, I have a Quest 2. It was available on the Meta Quest 2 at least. Get it? It was like $9. That's it.
Cool.
It's
Look
great.
at that. Nice.
It's fucking great.
Nicely done. Crispy.
Whoa.
Okay.
I think tomorrow Marvel Rivals is releasing Gambit, which is kind of cool. They're doing Gambit and Rogue this month, and they in the trailer announcing it, they also teased a Cyclops. So within the next month or so, we might be getting Cyclops in Marvel Rivals. I'm exceedingly excited about that. Cyclops is my favorite Marvel hero.
Are all his skins going to be various like
Said.
forms of dweeb, like
Just
lab
said,
coats
done and set. Lab coats.
suspenders and?
He's not a scientist.
I'm sorry, I don't know. He's
Chris Davis.
He's like a cool
Chris
guy.
Davis. Save
My
us.
4-player minute is split between the fact that Ubisoft seems to be in really big fucking trouble this afternoon. They announced that 15 minutes before they were due to release their quarterly numbers, they canceled it and they have pushed it to an unlisted date. So that can't be fucking good for them. Other thing is that Valve decided to announce new hardware yesterday. They announced
okay,
a brand
you don't
new...
have a minute. This is not going to be a minute long.
Bitch, stop interrupting me, and I'll be a minute. They've announced they're bringing back Steam machines. They've got a brand new controller, which looks good. And they have the next generation version of their VR headset, which they're calling the Steam Frame. It is a standalone headset that is not tethered. It looks really fucking cool. It's supposed to be streamable wirelessly instead of tethered, but you can also play games on its own.
They all stream wirelessly.
Don't make me buy another headset. Just don't do it.
Look,
I'll do it.
Look it up. It looks really good, and all the.
Wait, are you going to buy this
really
shit, Chris Davis? Are you going to buy this shit, Chris Davis? Like all this shit? You're such a Valve mark.
I am. Like I was.
It's VR. No one plays VR.
If they provide me a reason to buy one, I will.
What does that mean?
That means if they announce a fucking Half-Life game, I'll do it.
It's not going to be VR.
Probably not.
Anyways, hey, for my 4-player minute, I just wanted to briefly mention I'm still playing Silent Hill F, and I'm almost done with my second playthrough. But today, they released an update for the game that introduces a quote unquote casual mode, which would basically allow you to. It's designed to help people who are trying to get the additional endings after having finished the game. So it helps. It actually lets you bypass a chunk of the game that doesn't have any impact at all on the actual story, which are on the actual
why is it in
unlocking of
there?
the new ending. I mean, no, sorry, it doesn't impact the actual attaining of the true ending.
Yeah.
So when you're
that's
playing
very
the
like
game for the
visual novel
third-
coded.
when you're playing the game for the third time, because it is rather complicated doing all the things to unlock the true ending. By the time you get to the third playthrough, there's this chunk of the game that is basically the same through all 3 playthroughs. Nothing's changed. They just let you skip that.
Yeah. Because a visual novel writer is responsible for this, like the story in this game. And visual novels like are always these like loop games with different endings, and you can always like just skip all this shit up until the part where it's different. So it's funny that
And
they just patched that into this.
I think it's cool because, man, I'm on that playthrough, a second playthrough right now. The game is continuing to like really surprise me with like all the changes and new shit that's happening. I've like gone like, what the fuck, like several times, and I'm really excited to get the third true
Do you need
ending.
a guide?
But you should
For
probably look up. Well,
multiple-
it tells you on the menu. It'll tell you like the like you need to do this, this, and this to unlock the second ending.
It tells you
and third
in the
ending.
game?
In like once you beat the game for the first time, it unlocks a new menu option that says endings, and it tells you the criteria for unlocking it.
Oh.
But
Weird.
they're kind of vague. It's like find this thing
Okay.
and do this thing to that thing that you just found, and you're like,
Is one of them find a gun? Because
no, one of them is
looking to
it's-
spice
one of
up
them
the
is
gameplay a little bit.
One of them is find a sword, and the sword's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I don't need that. I don't need that. I need a gun.
Yeah, what if she
A gun
what
would
if,
ruin
like,
this game.
on your
Dude,
third playthrough you get like
A gun would ruin this game. Oh, sorry. What about a bow and arrow?
No, dude. I'm just saying, like, Silent Hill F is creeping up my list, man. It's so fucking good. I'm so thrilled. Anyways, that's it. That's my 4-player minute, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I know this has been a little bit of a long episode with no break, but we appreciate you for sticking with us. Lots of cool video games out right now. I hope you found something that interests you. We'll be back next week to talk about more video games, more new stuff, hopefully. And in the meantime, between shows, you can find us on our Discord at discord.gg/4player. You can, of course, subscribe to the show on your preferred podcast service. And you can find all of our episodes on 4playernetwork.com. Also, by the way, I forgot to mention this at the top of the show. Last week, we did our 2025 Fantasy Critic like catch up or like recap of the year so far for our league plus all of our community leagues. So we dedicated the entire episode to that. So if you're really into like the Fantasy Critic nitty gritty stuff, go check that episode out because we talked all Fantasy Critic for the entire episode. It was fun. So anyways, guys, we'll catch you next week. In the meantime, be good to each other, play video games, and good night. Ooh, I can squeeze in a Hades run before I go to bed.
We're clear.
Okay.
What's the number?
8:55.
Okay.
And you're not going to try to edit this tonight or anything, right?
No.
Okay. So now I should probably tell you. Don't worry, I have a recording, or at least I have. So, like 5 minutes in, it stopped, but then 10 minutes in is when I noticed and hit record again. So So there's like 5 minutes where you're gonna have to pull from the stream, but I mean you weren't gonna do it tonight anyways.
Stream. I know.
No.
When shit like that happens, it adds like 30 minutes to my like.
I know. But it's only like 5 minutes of my audio that's missing.
I know, but to get that 5 minutes of audio back and to like merge it back in, I have to.
I know, but I'm saying it happened. It's not like my whole recording is gone.
Right.
Maybe we can use AI to fake it.
That's true. These are the kinds of jobs we want AI to do.
Send me everything. Send me everything you have, and Chris.
No,
Davis,
it's all one file. Here, when it's finished exporting, I'll tell you.
It's all one file.
Yeah, because I had to panic, just hit record. No,
So
but
it up on the same track.
Yeah. So I'll tell you right now.
Well, I'm gonna have to split it into 2 files. Before it cuts and after it cuts. So if you could give me 2 files, that would be preferable. He didn't even hear me.
I'm looking.
Just go to export audio and then select.
You know what?
Files.
I don't even think I lost anything. It's two tracks, but I'm not even seeing a gap. Let me listen to it. Well, no. How long is your file, time wise?
Hold on.
Mine
1 hour,
is 1 hour 40
minutes and 54 seconds.
Yeah.
1 hour 39 minutes. 1 hour 40 minutes.
Okay. Mine's 1 hour 30 ish. So yeah.
Okay, yeah. Just send me 2 files. I'll figure it out. And if Chris Davis,
But see, I don't know how to make 2 files. I'm not on Audacity Pro. How do I turn this into 2 files?
Go to
I have 2 tracks, like one on top of each other.
Listen
Yeah.
to me. Go to File, Export Audio.
Okay.
Export to computer. Do you see the pop-up?
Export audio. That's what I always do.
Okay, I know, but are you on a pop-up now where it says file name?
Yeah.
Down below, it says export range entire project, or you can do multiple files. There's a little checkbox.
Wait, I'm at the part where I'm naming the audio that I'm exporting.
Okay, but in a pop-up box, or are you in like the Windows save?
Yeah, I'm on the Windows save thing.
Okay, you've bypassed something. I don't know how.
No, but this is what it always does. I export the audio into an MP3.
Yeah,
I know.
It brings up the thing where.
Oh no, it brings up an. You're talking about the pop up
artists.
after I save. After I do the name.
No. Just whatever. Just send me what you got. I'll figure it. I don't know.
So is it export multiple?
Yes, export multiple is what we're looking for.
Okay, that's a different option.
Okay. You might have an older version of Audacity because mine is all in one under a pop-up, but whatever.
possible.
That's neither here nor there.
Because you keep it updated like a nerd.
Yeah, what a nerd.
How far
split files based on tracks? I see it now.
Yes.
Split files based on tracks.
Yeah, split files based on tracks. There we go. That's what we're looking for.
Can you tell me when it's split?
Yeah, it's split at 10 minutes so it stopped recording at 10 minutes and it picked up like 10 minutes after.
Just mean like the first 30 minutes and
that's what I'm gonna do.
Twitch audio or something. Okay.
I've got the local recording, so I'll just grab you that.
Okay.
it saves
Thanks,
2
guys.
different ones?
All right. I'm gonna go play a video game before I go to bed.
Woo!
Because I can.
Me too.